Hey you guys, it's your Oracle Gang Baddie here, back at it again for another live stream reading. Today we're going to be doing your career and finance reading. So if you guys are interested, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for this reading. Let me know y'all ready for the tea and all that good stuff. I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited because we're going to be getting into what's going on with your money. So it's going to be money tea up in here. Heavy on them. You manifested this, so we're going to be tapping into what you manifested for yourself. So that's the title of this reading. You manifested this. All right, y'all. So tune in, tap in. Ooh, the sky looks really blue today. Wow. The sky looks crazy blue today. I wish I could show you the sky. It looks like it was painted blue, like this pretty blue. Very interesting. I've never seen the sky that blue. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I'm not going to get into further introduction because you already know what it is over here on this channel. And if you guys are new here, you're about to find out. Sit back, relax, grab whatever you snacking and sipping on because we're going to get into your energy for the reading. Grand Rising, happy Thursday. Happy Friday, Junior. I know you guys be excited when I say that. Happy Friday, Junior. Shout out to the OGs who are already early up in the chat. We got Kiana. Shout out to the OGs. We got A Light and Dark. We got La Unique, Tebe, Gil. Thank you, Gil, last night for the super chat. That was awesome. Was it last night or the night before when I was live streaming? Appreciate you. We also have Ken's up in the building. We have Anisha. Blue Ravens, Kaz. You got my in-betweens in the chat as well. We got Neek, B, Kevin, Grand Rising. How's everybody doing? We be vibing. All right, let's tap in. Who's a Libra? Libras get to go first. It's their birthday season. Happy birthday to my Libra gang biddies and zeddies up in the building. You manifested this. Let's see what you manifested, okay, my loves? Let's see what you manifested. What you manifested? What did you manifest for you? Let's say. I wasn't even ready yet, but caution comes out. I'm going to show you this card. I'm going to put it back in because I wasn't even ready. I didn't even sound the singing bowl. I'm kind of waiting to see if there's any Libras in the chat. But it says, exercise caution when making final decisions. Be careful to not overspend on your wants instead of your needs. You're spending more than you are earning. So there's caution here that you may have had in the past. And it looks like you're manifesting out of that. You're like, I want to make more money so I can spend my money. For like one of you in the collective, that's for. But we're going to shuffle up and we're going to tap the cards so I can get into my energy for y'all reading. Happy Friday, Junior. You keep them nails did and you love them. Thank you, Kens. I appreciate you. I try my best. I try my very best. We have here work smart, not hard. Okay. You're working a little smarter. And easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh, good time to make lots of money. Yeah, so that caution, you're about to get a windfall of money. Yeah, Spirit's trying to talk to you sooner than I'm ready. So let me hurry up and get this together. This is going to be for my Libras. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Petra. The OGs are in the chat. All right, let's get it. All right, let's lock in. Thank you, God's first creator, Ashe. Let's tap in. I did prayer before I got into this live stream, so we are going to just jump straight into it. Straight into it. All right, what did you manifest? You manifested this. Let's say. Ooh. Oh, yeah. This is what I was talking about in the last few career live streams for Libra. I was talking about this in your energy. When I was hitting this energy last week, I was getting like business entrepreneur. I remember. So we have here, you manifested this. You manifested a business. Business is about to be booming. And this is not just because of the holiday season. It's because you provide what people need. You provide a good service or product. You provide, stability, reliability, and responsibility and discipline. You provide consistency. You provide a routine. You got it together. You finally balanced for some of you. So you could work for yourself or you could work for someone else, but people value you. You manifested this. Being respected in the business. Being that it girl, that it guy. Yeah. It says, do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. Think about executive roles like becoming a CEO or anything in the corporate sector that you feel as though you can achieve. It says, raise your awareness and think bigger if you want different outcomes. Yeah. You manifested this because you're thinking bigger. You're visualizing bigger. Whatever that big long-term goal is, you're going to hit that. And you're reaching milestones along the way, and you're probably like, I don't see any results yet. Or I see little milestones, but it's like, I want more, I want more. You're about to get it all. You manifested this. I ain't do it for you. You did that. You did that, boo. That's what I'm seeing here. So this is going to be a morning hype up for you and everybody else today, I guess. Because look, yeah, you got past your setbacks. You manifest pushing past setbacks to get started with your business. Any delays? Spirit is saying you might have been taking one step forward to only take 2 steps back, and you felt like you wasn't getting anywhere. But then you realize, like, you realize that I am ready to enter the next phase. For some of you guys, you were delaying, you were doubting, you were in disbelief of yourself. And all that's changing because your belief system and your mind is changing. It's shifting. I just heard shift. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Oh, thank you so much for asking how I'm doing, you guys. I am doing awesome. I'm on Libras. We just started. Sabrina, thank you for the floating hearts. I appreciate that. Yeah, you manifested this. What did I tell y'all? Lock in, gang. Y'all be sleep in the morning. Wake the F up. What did I say? Y'all be manifesting. You manifested this. You manifested getting yourself out of these setbacks to make money and to get it together. And now everybody's seeing it. Look at all them people surrounding you. Libra, how'd you do it? Hey, Libra, what you doing? Hey, Libra, can I get some of what you got? Like, people are just wanting to be in your good graces. Because why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they want to be? We have here, all the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. Great things are coming your way soon. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talent. Period. You see what I'm saying? Ken says, it's 1 p.m. I am up. Over here it's 10 a.m. Can you hear it in my voice? I still got that morning riz. I'm going to call it morning riz. I still got that morning riz, that morning razzle dazzle, where your voice is kind of soft but raspy. Hi, Bernadette. How you doing? Hi, Gerline. We got Holly in the chat. Shout out to the OGs. Lock in, gang. Damn! Do you see these 2 cards that came out? I don't know if you can see it from your end, honey. Damn! The way I said that was so reminiscent of that scene with Ice Cube and what's his name? Was it Chris Tucker? I think it was Chris Tucker. And they're like, Zane! I literally like pulled back and then looked at these cards from a distance because I was like, I can't believe these 2 cards came out. But believe it. Believe it. Look at this. And it's Happy Friday, Junior. And I'm talking about the Friday movie. You see what I'm saying? Believe it. It says spiritual love brought you this bread. Oh my God. You manifested this, Libras. Whatever this is. I don't know what you have on your vision board. I don't know what you had in your journal. I don't know what you have in your mind. Sir, ma'am. whoever I'm talking to, you're not going to have a care or a worry in the world ever again. And I'm not even gassing. It's the way the cards are coming out. I don't even have to gas you for this. Spirit said your spiritual love for self or your passions or respect for yourself, because that's also love, your unconditional authenticity has brought you this bread. This bread says a period of prosperity and abundance. Your love brought you this abundance. And you guys must be doing something you love or must be about to. Because what the heck? What in God's good gracious is this? This is awesome. This is wonderful. People are gonna want to know what's your secret. What's your secret? That's what I just heard. What's your secret sauce? What's the secret? What's the secret sauce? People are gonna want to know that. How are people gonna feel about Libra's come up? I want to know how other people feel about this. Oh, they feel happy for you. So you have good people around you. They feel happy for you. The people who are around you, who are meant to be in your energy while you're in this lane of prosperity, they're happy for you. We have great happiness here with the harp card. But then on the bottom of the deck, you got these roosters. Cockle-doodle-doodle. Talking about arrogant, boastful, that you're a person that's arrogant or boastful, or you got that. You see what I'm saying? It says arrogant, boastful people are going to be blaming you for being arrogant and boastful and rude. And it's because you just have things that they don't have. You manifested these things that they wish they could manifest for their own desires for themselves. Zing! Let me stop. It's too early for that. I have no chill. I don't think. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here. This is your read. These are going to be short, cute, sweet, to the point. I don't feel like we need to do anything else. Period. This is your message. Your spiritual love brought you happiness and prosperity and abundance. Period. I'm good with this, gang. Are you good with it? I don't even think we need to be talking anymore. I think you need to get out the live stream and get to whatever you're doing, because this is really good. Whatever you're doing, you did that, or you're about to do that. I don't know what you're working on. That's going to wrap it up. I'm good with this. You good with this? I'm good with this. I don't want to ruin it. This is a good read. All right, we're done. We're done here. Goodbye. That is all. That is all. Enjoy your birthday season and enjoy the season of freaking happiness and abundance and whatever the heck this is. This is awesome. This is a great way to start the readings. Like, I just can't believe it. You started a business or you got to business and you're like, you felt like there were setbacks. You got past the setbacks and you manifested exactly what you wanted because of your spirituality, because of your spiritual love for self and what you want to do. You got right and you got real with yourself. And you was like, I'm going to do this. And you did that. I'm seeing that you did that. Even if you're in the middle of doing it or you haven't started yet, I'm seeing that you did that because everybody sees you. Everybody is witnessing. They are a witness to this. This is like when everybody watched freaking Moses. Was it Moses? I don't even know. Let my people go. You know what I'm saying? This is like Moses parting the freaking deep Red Sea. You feel me? Got people to witness him do some amazing stuff. Put the staff in the water. The sea splits. You ever seen The Prince of Egypt? Remember that movie, The Prince of Egypt? Some of y'all don't remember. I used to have the DVD, the VHS. I used to have the whole collection. I had the book that went with it. Watered that Red Sea. You doing amazing stuff that everybody's going to see. I'm telling you. That's your Libra reading. What was the song? There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to... something. I don't know the lyrics. There can be miracles. Who was that? Whitney Houston? When you believe, you can achieve. Somehow you will. You will. This is for Libras. You will when you believe. I used to cry as a child watching that because I love that song. I cried when that song was on. Y'all know sometimes them songs from them animated movies be making you cry. I was bawling. I was like 12 years old, bawling. It's so beautiful. Bye, Libra. You about to be doing some crazy stuff that's beautiful. We're getting into Scorpio's energy. All right, let's say we have here change. Change coming out for my Scorpios wants to come out. It's kind of like a pre-message. We're going to see if this message resonates later, but I wasn't ready to pull it. But it says a change for the better is headed your way. Embrace it. You might not see movement, but that doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Sometimes you must embody the change you want to see. Embody it. So maybe there's something to do with this that you are manifesting. You want to get out of something or you want to change something and the change is coming. Just because you don't see it don't mean it's not happening behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to the fashion show and you there early and you sitting there in the front row doesn't mean that people aren't getting ready for the fashion show and the behind the scenes for the show to go on. The show must go on. So Scorpio, just because you don't see nothing happening in your life right now, don't mean your manifestations have been overlooked. You manifested this. The show must go on. All right. All right, let's get into it, y'all. You say you never catch me live, Carolyn? Well, it's good to see Carolyn in the chat. Shout out to Carolyn. Thank you for being here. We don't have Pisces coming up just yet, but they are. They're on the way. All right, so if you want to hang, you can hang. We have here Destiny. You remember that movie? Rooster, you said God loves the F out of you. I'm scared. Lucas, howdy. How you doing? We be vibing. Life of a Goddess is in the chat. All right, shout out to the Scorpios. We're getting into Scorpios reading. Let's lock in. Let's focus. You manifested this. So what is it that you're manifesting? Or you manifested? Let's see. Oh yeah. For some of you guys, you cook or you're a chef. For some of you guys, you're a doctor or a nurse. You're creating something or you're in this industry. Not for all of you. But regardless of the industry, focus on the message. It says shift here. It says you are taking your career in a totally different direction. That's what you're doing. That's why we had the change card come out in the pre-shuffle, because you got this. Okay. You got a shift happening. It says have courage to change course. Continue to grow and embrace learning. You've reached the end of the road where you can't continue. Wow. So you have to change something. So Spirit is saying you manifested some type of new thing that you want to start doing. There's something new that you want to start doing, or it's something that you've been doing that you want to do a new way. So maybe you're going back to the drawing board to see how you could do something a little different in a new way that works for you. And you manifested this. You're like, I want to change, or I want to do something different, or I want to be seen, I want to be heard, I want to be felt, I want this to be a thing. And Spirit says, bet. This is what you asked for. This is what I'm about to give you. It's about to be a thing. So let's see what the shift is going into. Okay. For some of you guys, it's a career shift. For some of you guys, it's a shift on how you do things within whatever career you're in. And for others of you, it's changing your schedule. You're shifting the days that you work. You're moving things around. I just heard somebody has 2 jobs. One they created themselves that they're doing in the background, and another one that they have to do like a 9 to 5, like full-time, part-time workplace type thing. So for some of you guys, you have something creative you do in the background while you have another job. We have here helper. Make sure your goals align with your own desires and not others. You guys are selling something. And you might need to hire, if you guys have your own business, you are going to be hiring new employees. You manifested help because you feel like you need help in some way. Like, I don't know if it's education or a learning course or workshop, or if it's like investors or a loan. You manifested help. Spirit says, I'm going to give you the help that you need in order for you to create this shift and this change so you can manifest what it is that you desire in the long term. Okay. So this goal is your own. It's not others' goals, and you're trying to figure out how to do this. For some of you guys who work for another business or a company, because not everybody's an entrepreneur, I get it. For some of you guys who work for someone else, you're realizing that they're seeking help, that there's a help we're hiring sign. And for some of you guys, you set healthy boundaries with going into certain workplaces that you don't really like, and you're being more picky. So you align with this desire or this shift that you want to work at. This company you want to work for, or these shifts that you want to work. Yeah, there's a partnership here. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're getting hired. Some of you are unemployed. You manifested a job. You manifested a job. Yeah, you manifested a job, baby. Okay. For those of you who have your own business, you're manifesting some type of partnership, some type of negotiation, business partnership, negotiation. For others of you, it's an interview, or that you're hiring help. You like hire some help. That's what you needed. You're creating a strong, successful partnership. You're finding the areas that you're lacking, and you're admitting that you need help or assistance, or you have a business partner. Certain relationships could have limited your success in the past, so maybe you got rid of people. You hired some help to get rid of some ish. Mess. You got rid of a mess or a messy person. This is awesome. This is a career reading, for those of you who are wondering. We have here Autumn in the chat. Hey, Autumn. You have a win-win attitude when negotiating business deals. There's a peacemaker energy here. So you have a win-win outcome to your situation. It may not have felt like that. You manifested this. You manifested, okay, because I'm getting multitude of you. So let me recap. You manifested either help with your own business through a partnership, a business partnership. This is coming through. It could be a loan, a certification. It could be someone who wants to work underneath you or side by side with you with your own business. For others of you, you're getting hired because you're unemployed. And so there's going to be a shift in money. You manifested this. You feel like this workplace aligns with your goals and not others, meaning that you're aligned to this new workplace like you've never been in other workplaces that you worked with before. Other places you worked with before, you just did it for the check. This one, you're doing it because you love it and you make good money. You're actually feeling fulfilled in this new place. For some of you guys who are looking for new work, you get that job. I'm seeing somebody getting hired. I'm seeing an interview for somewhere else. So even if you already have a job and you are employed, you are wanting to work somewhere else that doesn't feel like a job. It's like working for a workplace that really respects their employees. Like they take longer. You ever see like the news report and visit certain places and certain campuses of work buildings and talk about the perks that the employees get? You ever hear stuff like that? It kind of reminds me of the movie The Interview. You ever seen the movie, or not the movie The Interview? What was it? The movie The Internship. You ever see the movie The Internship? Where they work at Google. You ever seen that one? It's like they have all these perks. Like I feel like you're going to have all these employee benefits and perks at this new workplace. Whether you're trying to look for new work or that you're unemployed and you're looking for work, somebody's getting hired. You manifested this. You wanted a good workplace environment that's respectable. You prayed about this. You visioned it. For some of you guys, it's giving that energy. Watch the movie The Internship. It's giving that energy. Where it's like a healthy, competitive, like, workplace. It's not toxic. Yeah, you manifested this. Look at the cards coming out. These are the cards that flipped over and flipped out of the Oracle deck here. It says Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. I told you. Y'all going to be receiving a gift. Because this is the karma. You reaped what you have sown. Yeah, this is the karma. You're getting good karma right now. Wow, Libra season is about to hook you up. This could be between now and, I just heard, now between now and February, you're going to get a new workplace position or some type of partnership. And you could be self-employed or unemployed or both. I'm sorry, self-employed, unemployed, or employed. And any one of those areas that you're in, this is going to happen. It's something out of this reading you're meant to hear that's going to happen. It says here, Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I told you. This is a whole new Oracle deck telling you what I just told you. I just said that. Bye. This is T. Y'all, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Because look at this. Why am I so aggressive? It's because I'm excited for y'all. Like, get excited. I can't be more hyped than you. This is your blessing. Okay? There's some type of business opportunity, money, collaboration, partnership, or help that you're receiving, and it's going to shift everything. And you prayed for it. You manifested it. You journaled it. You said spirit. You was meditating. You was doing something. And the universe heard it, and they're spitting it back to you in abundance. In materialistic gain, in phone calls, in notifications, in an email. Like, it's giving you exactly what you asked for. You asked and you shall receive. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to leave it here. I feel like this is your read, Scorpio. This is a good read. I don't need to pull nothing else. I don't need to pull nothing else. You've reached the end of the road where you can't continue with something else and you're moving on to something new. Yep. It's a rebirth. It's the stork bringing you something new. It's a new business opportunity. It's a new birth. It's a new thing. It's a new idea. It's a new business. For some of you guys, it's a new way to do your business. Yeah, this was your karma. You have reaped what you've sown. And in a good way, because sometimes people could see that in a bad way, but that's actually in a good way. I just saw vacation on the bottom of the deck there, so you guys could be taking vacation with this new status, new money, new collaboration, or maybe you're traveling for work. It could be that you're traveling. There's an opportunity coming your way. I can't believe it. When these cards came out to clarify what I just said, I just like got shooketh. Like, it literally says you will be receiving or giving a gift, because for some of you guys, you're giving the gift of hiring somebody because you need help and they're happy and grateful that they're hired underneath you. If you have your own business and you have the means to hire somebody, they're excited, even if it's just an internship. You know what I just noticed? This stork kind of reminds me of you, Scorpio. Because this stork is looking at the nest, but there's no eggs in it. There's no baby in that manger. There's nothing there. It's like, where's it at? That might be how you feel. Like you're waiting for something to shift or change in your life. Like you think it's not going to happen, but the show must go on. It's literally what I've been telling you. Spirit's about to bring it to you. There's a new business opportunity. You've been waiting, but Spirit, you think that Spirit's not going to bring it. Spirit don't sleep. When I tell you Spirit don't sleep, Spirit don't sleep. While we're asleep, Spirit is still energy. It's still floating around. It's still looking at everybody doing whatever they're doing. You know, the universe is still awake. The universe don't sleep. The universe is not on a budget. Energy just doesn't go away just because you go to bed. You feel me? Like, it is still working in the background even as you sleep. For some of y'all gonna make money in your sleep. With that being said, but lock in, gang, that is your message. Let's move on to my Capricorns. I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like it was a good read. I don't want to ruin it. It is what it is. It was short, sweet, to the point, or whatever. Let's get into my Capricorns. Where's my greatest of all time? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Brian C, thank you so much for the 100. I appreciate that. Wow. Wowzers. Who do we have here who's a Capricorn? Hi, Angelisa. Hi, Jennifer. We got Chris in the chat. Hey, cool. Two cools in the chat. We got Crystal. Lady Blue. Good to see you. And it's not going to take long to get to Virgo, Chris. Relax. These readings are going pretty quick. I might just only be on here for like an hour or two at this rate. Hi, Rosa. Rosa's in the chat. All right, so let's say, what do we have here for my Capricorns? What is it that you manifested? You manifested this. So let's say, what is it that Capricorns have manifested? What is it? I can't make this up. Look at the card that came out. It's the manifesting card. You manifested something that you've manifested. What kind of message, Spirit? Y'all playing with me now. Y'all playing with the collective. Lock in, gang. We're connected. Look at this. We be vibing. All the tools that you need to increase your income are within reach. Great things are coming your way. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talent. You're manifesting. You manifested what you were manifesting probably recently. You manifested your manifestation. That's what this card is saying. It's just double confirmation to basically the title of this reading. That's crazy. You got me over here scratching my head. I said, what? Spirit? They manifested what they manifested. That makes sense, though. It says, an opportunity may arise to showcase your talent. So you have a talent, skill, or an ability, whatever that is. Whether you have your own business or you work for someone else, and it's about to get recognized. You're about to shine. Yeah, I'm hearing like high honors. You're blessed and highly favored. Yeah, so somebody's about to notice your talent or skill or what you've been doing. Yup. Look. Oh my God. And it says offering right here. It has candles and money underneath it. It says all your needs will be met by the universe. Think about setting up a money altar to enhance your financial flow. Call on your spirit guides and angels for assistance during this time. So you guys might have your own personal altar or like money ritual that you do. I don't know your business. I'm not in your house. I'm just saying it's a good idea. It's something that's definitely advised here, it looks like. Unexpected abundance. Oh my God. This is what y'all manifested? Oh, I see you. I see you, Capricorn. Hold on. Hold on. This was your prayer. This was your meditation. This was your ritual. You did something and it's working. It says an unexpected offering by the universe. All your needs are being met. Wow. That's crazy. It says here on the card, unexpected. Get ready for unexpected financial. Oh, Oh, this is after you had a financial setback. What happened to you, Capricorn? That's why you were doing this. You was praying so hard, manifesting so hard or something, because something happened with your finances. You had to prepare for unexpected financial setbacks, it says here. The financial crisis may be beyond your control, but the outcome is still up to you. Tackle things in advance to prepare for the unexpected. What did you do? You spent too much money or something? Or you had unexpected changes and how much something was going to cost. You didn't factor in all the costs, and now you feel a little brokety broke. Something happened and you prayed about it, because I'm seeing here you called on your spirit angels and your ancestors and your guides. Help me during this time. And the universe says all your needs will be met. So you prayed once or twice and the universe is meeting you with a blessing. Oh, shoot. I kind of want to know what happened here. Tell me what happened. Why did they lose money, or why did they feel tight with money? Capricorn, you felt tight with money for a while or recently? What happened here? That's why you've been manifesting. You're about to manifest exactly what you have been manifesting, and you're going to get an offer. However, be careful of your spending in the future, because whatever this unexpected thing that happened in the past that put you in this place to get right with yourself spiritually and spiritually pray about it and get it together, you don't want that to happen again. You know what I mean? So, oh, for some of you guys, you had family sorrow. I'm sorry if you had to go through a breakup or divorce, or a relationship between you and your family went downhill, or maybe someone got sick. For some of you, that already happened. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm talking about the past, like why you had unexpected financial things pop up. For some of you guys, you had to do things for family, and it put you in a pickle with money. Yeah, for some of you guys, you had a disappointment in some affairs, so you lost money. Maybe you spent a lot of money on somebody and you lost money, or you feel like it was a waste of money giving to somebody who you felt like you was in love with, and maybe they ended up cheating or something. So that's why you feel a little bit broke and brokenhearted. Maybe you didn't feel like going to work. Maybe that's why. For some of you, you are in a really great relationship, but you spend a lot of money on dates, romance, celebration, parties. For some of you guys, you like to just celebrate. Like if you're not in a romantic thing, maybe you just like to celebrate with friends, and it puts you in a bad place with your money. That's what happened in the past. That's why unexpected financial setbacks were there. So if you guys had any of these problems, this is co-signing why you're getting this offer of money. So you manifested, I need more money, or I need new money, or I need something to happen because, I unexpectedly spent it on any one of these things that I'm saying of the past. Caterpillar, things will not be this way. Change is coming. So things will not always be this way. Change is coming is your pep talk from the universe, basically. They're saying, listen, this is not going to be always this way. You're manifesting and offering, but right now it may be a time of money that you feel like is at lack. For some of you guys, money is your mindset. And when you don't have it, or when it's low, you have fears, worries, and tense situations that put you in more setbacks. So you got to change your mindset. And so for some of you guys, you're working on that. And that's where this manifesting and offering and peace is coming from. Because it says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So you manifested this. An offering is coming out your way. So let's clock what the offering is. What's the offer? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What's this offer? Oh my God. It's from Spirit. It's an angel. I can't make this up. That's literally what the offering card says. It says, call on your spirit guides and angels for assistance during this time. And then this card says, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 That's what it's giving. Oh, my God. Yes. Money path. See, the angel is about to give you a money path. Look, and the angel's holding a candle. I don't know if you see this. The angel's holding a candle. Remember we got that earlier with the offering card? I said, what is it that they're getting offered here? What is it that they've manifested? What's this offer? And Spirit says it's an offer from the angels to get back on a money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Oh, snap. I can't make this up. You see all the negative cards came out for what happened unexpectedly. And then as soon as I asked Spirit, okay, what's about to change? What's the offer? All these positive cards come out. That's how you know Spirit's listening to me. That's how you know we be vibing. We connected. I'm going to wrap this up. That's it. That's the message. What's the offer? You get more money in some form or fashion. So this could be through a work opportunity or a raise or a bonus. For some of you guys, this could be through a gig. This could be through, I don't know what you do for a living. This could be through clients and customers, like an overabundance of, you know, orders or whatever goods or product or service you provide. It's like an overabundance of people wanting your services. It could be during the holiday season. Yeah, this is not going to be always this way. Spirit is saying like you are embarking on a change, like angels and guides are lighting up the path to this offer. And what's the offer? It's more money. So just be smart with your money this time around when God gives it to you again, when the angels provide, when the universe comes, you know, and, you know, hooks you up. It's whatever you manifested. And it's also for some of you, it's the way you changed your mindset. Because for some of you guys, your mindset around money was lacking or is lacking, and you manifested this. You manifested this to change. Yeah. You're about to get a gift. I just saw the box card on here. I just saw the gift card as I was shuffling and putting away the cards. So this is your message, Capricorn. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're gonna be all right. Okay, you manifested this. You said, I need it, I want it, and Spirit says, if I give it to you, just be careful with your money this time around. Don't be spending it frivolously, okay? Or if you have to handle certain things, handle those things, but handle them meticulously. Only use a little bit of money for your you know, certain things. Or if you can stretch the money out, stretch it out. Because we don't want you to feel like this ever again. We want you to feel abundant. So be smart with your money. The universe is watching. Don't be spending it like that or just giving it away like that. Wow. So God's going to hook you up again. So don't worry about it, okay? That's what I have here for you. I'm going to wrap it up, Capricorn. Let's get into my Sagittario. Let's tap in. Sagittarius lock in, gang. Where's my bow and arrow babies? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. You said paid school, going back and forth. Oh, that's what y'all spent it on? Rosa, I just saw that. You said rooster, child support. You said you spent that on child support. And a hot dog. Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin'. We have here Empress. Empress is in the chat. Thank you for being here. All right, let's lock in, gang. We're on Sagittarius. Sagittario. Okay? Let's lock in. This is going to be your message. All right? What did you manifest? You manifested this? What did you manifest for my Sagittarius? I see Kevin is in the chat for the Sag. Let's get it. We're on Sagittarius right now, you guys. You manifested this. Y'all. What is wrong with me? I think somebody needs to do a study on my brain. Like, I just be somewhere else sometimes in like 2.5 seconds and then I get back to business. Maybe I'm just me. Ain't gonna blame it on nothing. Nothing's wrong. Everything's right, right? Right. We have here a helper. Sagittario, you manifested help. You said, help me, please. If you're looking for a new job, a new workplace opportunity, a gig, more clients or customers, or you want something to take off, Spirit is sending you help. That's what you manifested. You manifested help in some way, shape, or form. It could be in your own business. It could be that you work for someone else. Yeah, because you feel like you wasted your time. It says caution here. For some of you guys, you feel like you wasted a lot of time or a lot of energy, like you weren't working as smart. You were working hard, not smart. And Spirit is sending you something of a come up here because you're unfulfilled. We have unfulfilled and we have retail. Yeah, you're unfulfilled. So you're gonna ask for help or go seek help or get some more knowledge, training, workshop, learning, guidance, class, something. Because we have retail here. For some of you guys, you're entrepreneurs or you do something with sales. If you work in the sales industry, marketing industry, it says you have an idea in mind. This is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. So whatever idea or whatever you're creating or whatever products, goods, or service that you provide, there is a need for it. Whether you're already doing this or you want to start this, Spirit is saying you've manifested this. And Spirit came in with some type of help or guidance. It says consider careers in retail or e-commerce, whether it's in goods or services. Save time, energy, and creative passion. Oh, I'm sorry. Save time, energy, and creative passive income by moving your business online. So there's something that you're doing online for some of you guys who have your own business ideas. Or you could already have your own business right now. So for some of you guys who have your own business and it's flourishing and you need extra help, it looks like you're going to be hiring employees for the first time, or you're going to be hiring more employees on top of the ones you have. I'm also seeing here, for those of you who work in retail or work for another company around like some type of goods, product, or service, it seems like you're going to be working smarter, not harder. So you're going to be more of a leader when it comes to projects or ideas. You're going to be voicing your opinion a lot more. And so Spirit is saying here, like, you may be unfulfilled because you feel like you don't have creative freedom in the workplace, or you don't have say on how, things are going in the workplace there. So you might be playing small, and that doesn't make you feel happy with your income. That doesn't make you feel happy with your workplace environment or what you do. So Spirit is saying, speak up. Like, share your ideas, your creativity. Like, show how smart you are. Like, don't play small. Yeah, because you have success here, but it's the undercurrent. It's like an undercurrent. Bottom of the deck. Oh, for some of you guys, the setback or the feeling of unfulfilled energy is because you're a parent. So you're in parenthood. You could be a caregiver, or you could have your own child, but that could be stressing you out. You're trying to work towards your goals, but maybe doing that at the same time as trying to run a business or trying to work at another workplace, or do both. Maybe you're working at another workplace and running your business. Could be stressful when you have a child, and you may feel like, you got these setbacks, like you're being set back from opportunity. And Spirit is saying, get help. We're sending in help. A babysitter, a caretaker, a teacher, daycare or something. We're sending you in help. Grandma, somebody need to watch your child so you could do what you need to do. Okay? Or that you need to get back to your schedule and a routine in order to fulfill this unfulfilled desire. So Spirit is saying you manifested help. There's a reason why, because for some of you guys are parents, you manifested help so you could do what you want to do, because you have a dream. I have a dream that we're going to work it out. We're going to work it. You remember Freedom Writers? You remember that movie? Freedom Writers? Who knows what I'm talking about? Like, I swear to God, I be having the most nostalgic songs and moments and scenes and movies, and y'all just be asleep. Y'all remember? Who's with me? Some of y'all don't even know what Freedom Writers is. You need to go stop this right now and watch that movie. That is such a fire movie. I have a dream that we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. I have a dream. Y'all remember? that song is coming through because you have a particular dream and it's going to work out, and Spirit is saying, I'm going to send you help for this to work out for you. So this is what you manifested. You manifested an extra helping hand, or an extra plug, or an extra, you know, I don't know, position of work. Wow. For some of you guys, it's a man, masculine energy, who's going to help you. This could be a boss. This could be a coworker. This could be someone who is a father figure. This could be somebody who is your father. They could have dark skin, dark hair, or dark features, dark eyes. Something is dark about their complexion, or about their hair, or about their eyes. So maybe they have like dark facial hair or dark hair on their head. If they still got hair, because for some of you guys, you got fathers who are bald. I know I do. But there is this energy where it's a masculine energy who's going to help. For some of you guys, if you don't have kids, it's an opportunity from a person who is a boss or a leader or some type of investor. It just depends on what you do when it comes to retail. If you do this on your own or if you work for a retail company. It says you need to defend yourself. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was saying, like, for some of you guys, you need to speak up for yourself in the workplace. If you're at a workplace position and there's a boss or a leader around you and, you know, they're trying to figure out a problem, it's okay to speak and be like, hey, I have an idea. Hey, I got this creative thing. Hey, I think this would be great. Yeah. Wow, we have Nest here. For some of you guys, you're definitely parents. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So for some of you guys, you're a parent. Who's going to receive help so you can nest things to happen for you. Yeah, you asked for reinforcements. You said, Spirit, please send me help because I can't do this all by myself. For some of you guys, you're single parents. We have here a tree, affairs with your family. For those of you who aren't single parents, you just may feel like you have a lot on your plate and you got to figure out how to lighten that load. So I'm seeing here your family is going to help you out, or you're going to have like a dark man or with dark hair. They don't got to be dark skin complexion. They could be a lighter tone and just have dark hair. So a lot of people don't understand why that card says that sometimes. It means that something about that person, appearance-wise, comes off like dark brown, black. There's something about their complexion or their hair. It's like their signature. So you're going to know who this person is because that's what you look out for when it comes to this person. Because there's a message within your read. We have here eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah, your family or this person, this man here, is going to help you get over these troubles or obstacles. Yeah, because there's an opportunity, a door waiting for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the beetle is here to say good fortune. Wow. Yeah, dealings with a man. Yeah, there's a man who's going to help you. You guys, that's a man card again. There's a masculine energy who's going to help you out. They might help protect your energy or help like rejuvenate you, help you, maybe send you in the right direction, uplift you, support you somehow. Yeah, you should accept criticism. This is like valid criticism. So whoever has like constructive criticism for you, it may come from a masculine energy. And it may be helpful to hear what they have to say. We have here, good fortune is waiting for you. There's an opportunity waiting for you. So you're going to reach that door. Because you may have obstacles right now. You ask for help. God is sending reinforcements in real life. There's a person who in your life is going to help you with this career goal or endeavor and dream. So that is what you manifested for you guys, Sagittarius. And you guys could have kids and stuff. So maybe this help involves like this person helping out with the kids, or that it involves them helping out with money. So you could have, you know, the flexibility to, you know, figure out what's going on with the kids so you can make more time for yourself in order to be successful. Wow. So something here is all connected and intertwined. Let me know how that resonates for you guys. With that being said, we're going to get into my Aquarius, okay, you guys? So that is going to be your message, Sagittarius. That is what you manifested. Wow. That was nice, because it seems like you're unfulfilled. You're going through a lot of stuff, or you did. So towards the end of the year, like, I feel like you're getting a lot of help, where you're telling family members or a particular person in the workplace, if it's a boss or like a masculine figure around you, closest to you, personally or professionally, somebody is going to hear about that. They're going to either want to help you out financially, or they're going to want to help you out by pointing you into the right direction or linking you to the right opportunity or people. They're going to help you in some way, shape, or form. So speak on it, okay, Sagittarius? Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? So that's what I have for you. Dang, Sag, that was a good read. All right, so let's say, what do we have here for my Aquarius? Lock in, Aquarius. We're on the second column now. So we have Aquarius. After Aquarius is Pisces, Aries, Taurus. So be on standby, you guys. We're going to be on Aquarius. Where's my Aquabots? Not. Is it too early for that? For some of you guys, it's the afternoon. It's the morning over here. All right, here we go. True crimes in the chat. You said you, me, hey. We have Bernadette up in the chat. Cindy, Native Virgo. Good to see you in the chat. Cherry Licious is up in the building. You said you just hopped on here. We're on Aquarius. We just finished Sagittarius. All right, let's get it. What do we have for my Aquabots? What did they manifest? You manifested this. What is it? Whoa, Scorpio got this too. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Cross-watch the read if you do. It was a good one. It was a good read. There's something shifting. So you're taking part in a career that's totally in a different direction for some of you. You're manifesting something in a totally different direction. For others of you, you just have the courage to switch courses or switch jobs, workplaces, switch positions, switch departments. Like you feel like you've outgrown an area or a situation or a career, and then you want like some type of change. So continue to grow and embrace this, because you've reached the end of the road where you can't continue anymore. So you're probably going to want to be doing something a little bit different, okay? For some of you guys, you're in the food industry. For others of you, you're in the healthcare industry, okay? So, or some type of hospitality industry is what I'm channeling. That's not going to be for all of you, but that'll be for some of you who need to hear it for this reading. But what this overall saying is that there is going to be something shifting or changing about your career, like the choice of place that you work at, or the place of work that you created for yourself. Because for some of you guys, you're entrepreneurs, you're business owners and things like that. Hi, Tebe. Hi, Sean. How you doing? You say you do have Scorpio in your chart, Tay? Yeah, you might want to cross-watch that. That was a good read. Any Aquarius who has Scorpio in their chart, it was a good read. Short, sweet, to the point reads today. We have here investments. Your finances are improving and expanding. Now is a great time to make an investment. A solid foundation and the fruits of your labor will follow. Wow. So you've invested into something and it's about to pop off. That's what I just heard. Tanisha from Bad Girls Club. Pop off. Pop off. I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Now y'all can't get no sleep because of me. Like, you remember that? Who remembers the Bad Girls Club? Hi, I'm reminiscing so hard today. Why am I so nostalgic today? You invested. You invested. It literally says investment. Your finances are improving and expanding. Now is a great time to make an investment. A solid foundation and the fruits of your labor will follow. Like, it literally says that. I needed to say it again for dramatic effect because I feel like you guys didn't hear me the first time. I said you made an investment and it's shifting your career. It's shifting your money. You manifested this. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it. Pop off. It's your business that's about to pop off. For some of you guys, you get no sleep. You work day in and day out on your own business. I know that's right. Lock in, gang. We connected. We be vibing. Whatever business idea that you have, whether you're starting it off, whether you've been doing it for a while, or you're just getting your feet wet in it, okay? That's about to pop off. I don't care how small you think it is. It is going to pop off. You've invested a lot of time, energy, and coin into it. And that's literally what Spirit said you manifested. You're manifesting a complete shift in your money, your finances, your status. The reviews are 5-star, okay? It's giving top tier energy. It says, do not be intimidated. Wow. It says it right here, again. It says it right here. Do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You've got this. Think about executive roles, like being a CEO or a business owner or anything in the corporate sector if you want to work for another business. Think top of the line, top bar, top tier energy. Top tier. You got that Riz, you got that za. Okay? Raise your awareness to think bigger if you want different outcomes. And that's what you did. That's why you manifested this. Happy Diwali, by the way, for those of you who celebrate Diwali, the Hindu celebration. Bottom of the deck has luck. What? Why am I craving Lucky Charms cereal right now? Oh my God. You guys have a luck here. Luck. I only used to pick out the marshmallows. Like, I never really ate the cereal. I just like picking out the marshmallows. Like, I used to eat the marshmallows by itself out of the box. And then I put the box back into the pantry. And then when people would go to pour it, it'd only be like the cereal. And they'd be like, there ain't no marshmallows in here. Or there's barely any. It's because I would pick out the marshmallows. Did anybody else do that? I used to eat it dry. And then act like it wasn't me. I'm like, I don't know. The box was like that. You know, sometimes in boxes, you know, they don't be putting enough marshmallows. Bye. They were so good. When I was growing up, they were so good. I swear to God. That was my dad's favorite cereal. So he was the one who was eating that. Lucky Charms and Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes, I bust down on. I don't even pick it up. I eat it dry or I eat it with milk. I could eat Frosted Flakes with water, okay, or by itself. Like, I just loved Frosted Flakes, but with Lucky Charms, it was a little different. I had to be selective. I had to eat the marshmallows. You feel me? The marshmallows was just like the best part. When my dad go to pour that cereal, they're like, hey, you got no marshmallows in here. And that's his favorite part. And that's where I was like, I don't know. I just go to my room. Bye. I'll see you. I don't know. Maybe you need to shop at a different grocery store. Maybe you need to call corporate. Call corporate. Right now. It says here, the actions you take now will lead to abundant success and prosperity. Believing in your own luck can help you cultivate an abundant mindset. Your perspective might be holding you back from your growth and your luck. See? Y'all had to get real with yourselves. Y'all had to realize that the time, energy, and coin that you invested will not be in vain. You said, I need to shift my perspective. I need to make these investments or, you know, be grateful for the investments that I did make. Because whatever is not happening will happen. I just know it. So yeah, your luck is about to pop off. I said pop off and I meant it when I said it. Your luck is about to pop off. Okay? So there's something that you're manifesting or that you have manifested that is literally going to manifest. It's crazy. I can't make this up. Tell me more about this manifestation, this investment, this shift in luck, because they shifted their mindset and they probably shifted. For some of you guys, you shifted your position in work. For those of you who work for another workplace, you're shifting titles. Like they're going to give you a new title, or like you're shifting a position that you do so well in that like you just have like a lucky break or some type of recognition or like a raise or a bonus that hits your check and you're like, I didn't know that, you know, I was going to get this, but I just, you know, felt like I needed to pivot and move. You know what you're doing, Aquarius? You're following your intuition, because your intuition has been telling you you're going to be all right. And you're like, how? And you question it for a second, but now you're about to be like believing in it before it comes. So like there's like a boost in your belief system, or a boost, like a pep in your step, some type of excitement. This is the card that came out. That's why I'm saying that. There's like firecracker energy. Maybe it's this fire sign season coming up, the Sagittarius season coming up later on at the end of the year. I don't know, but there's some type of fire. Maybe you have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But yeah, it's about to pop off. You see the firecracker, and I said that too. Look, it's still the theme of your read. That's cool. Do something risky. Take a chance. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Freshman. Like Spirit is literally hyping you up. You said, Spirit, hype me up. Get these finances together. Get this, you know, this manifestation that I have, or this vision board that I have. Get it moving, Spirit. Spirit says, bet, I got you. Do something risky and take a chance, and I got you. I'll show you what it is. They're about to show you. Spirit is about to show you because you took action. You said, okay, bet. I'm about to go take action and make sure that you pull up around me, universe. And it's, you know, your spirit guides, your angel team, the universe, whatever you want to label it as. I believe in God, so God put it together. Okay? What are these hidden secrets? It says hidden secrets can harm you. Scorpio energies. Something in Scorpio season. A secret will be revealed. What is this? Oh, shoot. Oh, you might be mad. Don't let it get you mad. Oh, my God. Don't let this get you mad. Don't let this get you mad. You know what's going to be shown? Not for all of you, but for some of you Aquariuses, you get so good at manifesting and what you wanted to manifest. This comes up. You've already manifested this. This is literally here in the now. You might have yet to see it, but it's here in the now. But during Scorpio season, at some point, probably in between November, like November and just before November ends, top of November into deeper November, you may find out why this might irritate you. Because I don't know if you guys have your own business or work for someone else, but either way, somebody here in the collective is going to find out why their journey was so long. There's a hidden secret that may harm your mental, your mindset. And when it says harm, it's like it may distract you. Like it may set you off. Like, why would somebody do that? Or why would have that been holding me back the whole time? I didn't even know that. Like maybe it's an algorithm shift if you work on social media platform, and maybe that ticks you off because you're like, I didn't even know that this was, and now it's affecting my, you know. Maybe for some of you guys, it's a person in a workplace, like a hater that you thought was a friend or you thought didn't even exist, and you realize somebody was making rumors about you or throwing you underneath the bus, and it was affecting you in your own business or even at your workplace. Somebody could have been a hater or talking bad about you, and it is like affecting your business or affecting how people see you at work. Either way, you're going to get recognized though, because if that was happening and you find out about it later, it's not going to matter. Because you already have this abundance. When you get this abundance, there's something about a secret being revealed at the same time. And it's like the devil trying to take you from your highest moment. But Spirit is like, don't let it get to you. There will be something revealed to you about some sneaky sly-ish that was taking you long to get this blessing. It was like interfering with your blessing somehow, some way. And you're going to have knowledge of this, because I'm getting the elephant here. The elephant means that a long journey, physical or mental, it leaves you wiser at the end, but it gives you the knowledge on why something was taking so long. So Spirit is saying, get back to basics. Get back to what it is that you've been focused on, okay? Don't give your power away when you're at the top, okay? Because you're about to reach the top, and don't snap. Please don't snap. Maybe that's why I was channeling Tanisha. Remember how I said, pop off, pop off? Remember when I said that early in the reading? And I'm getting excited because your blessings are about to pop off. What you're manifesting is popping off, but then you really might want to pop off on somebody. So Spirit is saying, just look out. Just look out. Because you might find out something that has, maybe it's not in the workplace. Maybe it's something in your personal life. Because for some of you guys, it's going to be in your personal life that gets you distracted from your professional life, because you're like, I can't believe that happened. And now you can't focus on work. You know how like when stuff gets to you and then you trying to go back to the drawing board, but you got something in your mind. Oh no, something might make you pop off. Anyways. Yeah, it could be sorrow over a loss. For some of you guys, what makes you pop off is or makes you want to pop off, should I say, is that when you step into a new experience, you realize that there is sorrow over a loss. So there's something here like you're stepping into your money, your prosperity, your abundance, or if you have your own business, your own business is popping off, you're doing great. Or if you're at a workplace, you're coming up in the world, and then you realize in your personal life, something's not adding up. Like maybe you just had a really great day, and then you realize somebody was lying to you, or realize that somebody was cheating on you, or realize why someone was doing that. So say it's old news. Because I want to say that for a lot of you guys, this is like you finding out about a friend that you no longer talk to anymore and why they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you always like thought about it, but never had the answer. The answer comes later on during like Mercury retrograde season. Like I feel like you're going to find this out before the year is up. And it's going to tick you off. Please don't pop off. Because it's just going to get you out of your element. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's a two-faced friend. As I said that, look, the cat card came out. It's a two-faced friend. For some of you guys, it's your personal life that could possibly affect your focus with your blessing and your professional life. Spirit is saying, don't do it. Don't let it get to you. Work on your achievements and success. Work on being successful. Work on focusing on your money. And if you find that this is like a vine in your mind, like if you find that it's growing in your mind what you found out, and it's distracting you too much from your work and your professional life, then seek help if needed. Because that card says seek help if needed. But that's going to be your reading. That's kind of like the heads up, because you're going to be successful, but then you're going to realize, I'm sorry guys, if I sound far away, it's because I'm trying to pick up these cards off the floor. There's like a whole bunch of cards that fell. Hold on. It's hard to pick it up because my nails sometimes don't want to help me out. All right. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. If you guys feel like life's good right now, then focus on that. When you guys feel this blessing come in, focus on that. Anything that you find out later, it's just the devil trying to take you from your highest moment. Like, just look at it as just like a distraction, trying to get you to, focus on that instead of your wins. Spirit is saying, work on your achievements, focus on your achievements, and maintaining the success of whatever you have money-wise, because there is something that's going to come in as a distraction. And Spirit is saying, don't let that get you out of your distraction, out of your highest moment. Yeah, it's past gossip. Look, it's coming out in the Money Oracle deck. I didn't even know these cards existed. Look, as I'm closing out your reading, saying what I said, Aquarius, you need to know this. I'm telling you right now, past gossip will try and get you to distract you from your wins, from your success, from your focus. Don't let it get you out of your bag. Don't let past gossip get you out of your bag. Work smart, okay? Work smart. Yeah, something's going to be revealed to you. That's why. Yup. Just remember I said it here first. You heard it here first, you guys. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go into Pisces. That was a long-winded one. The other readings were short. The first 4 of the zodiac signs that I did into this live stream were short. It was like 2-3 minute reads. That's how it felt like. But Aquarius, yours was winded. And it's probably because you had that distraction coming in. You guys, is the sky really blue where you guys are at? Because the sky is like unbelievably blue today. Like, it looks like somebody painted it that color. I swear to God. Maybe it's because there's no clouds in the sky. That's what it is, because there's no clouds. It's just straight up sky. It's no clouds. As I'm saying that, it's 11:11. You guys, angel number gang in the building. Pisces, we're going into your reading right now. So if you're Pisces, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat. It's 11:11. Wow, that's awesome. You guys got an angel number. There's a new beginning happening for you. Yeah. That new beginning is probably what you manifested. You manifested this. Let's see what you manifested. Lock in, gang. Lock in. Let's see. What do we have here for my Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for that is good. Wow, Katrina, congratulations. You just pitched a new proposal for yourself to a different department. I know that's right. Lock in. I pray that you get that. I really want you to receive that. Ashe. Wow. Legit. You and true crime have things going on? Oh wow. Oh, wow. I just saw your comments. All right, so we have here slow. Slow and steady wins the race, Pisces. So you manifested this opportunity or this goal, to this achievement, to win something. And Spirit is saying you're making slow progress, but you're getting there, okay? So you've been manifesting this and you feel like things are really slow right now. And Spirit is saying, remember, slow and steady work leads to sustainable success. Anybody who got it fast, as quick as it came in, is as quick as it leaves. So slow and steady wins the race. And that just means that, you know, it leads to sustainable success, long-term success. So stop putting things off for later. It's time to act now. It's something that you might have been doing because you're like, I'm not getting results anyway. It's slow. It's not working out. Blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop, whatever it was. Okay? But Spirit is saying that they're blessing you. Your manifestation coming in is that you get this now after a long period of time. Something that feels like it's been taking a long time, whatever that goal is. Because for some of you guys, you work for yourself or you work for someone else. But whatever that goal is that you felt like was taking a long time, it's about to come now. So easy does it. Yeah, here goes the acceleration of growth graph chart. And it says here, slow and steady wins the race. It literally says that on the card. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, lock in. Look at that T, gang. So this card is the slow card and it has the turtle, but it doesn't say slow and steady wins the race. But this card does. It's the first bar. So, like, the fact that these two came out together, it makes so much sense. And they go hand in hand. It's so poetic. For some of you guys, maybe you're into, like, something like chemistry, poetry, entertainment, or something. Perfection wants to show itself. says slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Be careful to not get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. Don't get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. Because like I said, anything quick for you right now, Pisces, quick to accelerate, is going to be quick to decline. So Spirit is saying, go slow. It's okay. Ride slow, homie. Or ride slow. Period. So that's what I'm seeing here, because like there's something about how this has more sustainable success. You're getting what you manifested. You wanted success, but you didn't want it to go slow. But Spirit is saying now you're going to get it. It comes in sooner than you expected, because it's been going slow for a while. So you just expected it to go slow. But Spirit is saying, I'm about to surprise you. It's about to accelerate out of nowhere. It's about to like go up. So if you guys are like, for example, because you guys may not be influencers, but like this graph chart kind of reminds me of like your analytics. If y'all have been seeing the same analytic graph chart line forever, and then maybe it declined, and then maybe it went up a little, but it just keeps going in that trajectory of like, it's so-so, it's all right, it ain't doing that well, you know, it's getting a little bit of views or a little bit of revenue or this or that, but like the analytics are bleak. Spirit is saying easy does it, because as soon as you think it's not going to go nowhere, scoop, there's a little divot, and then like a little scoop that goes up in abundance or revenue or something. Yeah, you get the help that you asked for. Spirit comes in with the reinforcement here. Yeah, Spirit's about to help you the F out in a big way. In a big way. Easy does it, though. Easy does it. Easy does it. Angelic help. See? I told you. We had 2 different help cards come out. Spirit is reminding you that the universe is helping. Your angels, your guides are helping. Your ancestors don't play about you. Lock in, gang. Your ancestors don't play about you. So whatever it is that you manifested, you did manifest this. And just because it was going slow doesn't mean it wasn't going to happen. Ride slow, homie. Ride slow. Because I'm telling you that this is going to be exactly what you wanted. Exactly what you asked for. It's here now. I don't even have to say going to be. It is. It says, it's like any day now, I feel like this is going to happen. You're going to have a rise out of nowhere. You're going to have a raise out of nowhere. You're going to have your analytics go up in revenue out of nowhere. You're going to have something grabs attention and prosperity out of nowhere. And it surprises you because you're so used to this slow race. You're used to being the turtle. You're used to having turtle results. When you're used to something for so long, this doesn't feel like it could happen, but this is going to happen. Why am I stuttering? The rise is literally going to happen. This is crazy. It says here, now is the time to trust the universe, knowing that you will be provided for, because the universe is not on a budget. Wow, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. You guys, do you hear me? It's the climb. Do you hear me? It's about to climb. It already is. Now is the time to trust the universe, knowing that you will be provided for. Angelic help. This is the card that I'm reading. It says here, a career or a blessing is lining up for you. So stay positive and trust. Trust the process. Because Spirit is saying, like, listen, I know it was slow. And I know you was kind of tired of that. And I know you got used to that. And you don't even think that we're out here doing things in the background for you. But I swear to God, the universe is working in your favor. I swear to God. Oh my gosh. It says, pay attention to the signs that angels are sending you right now. What sign did we see going into this reading? What's the sign that I showed y'all going into this reading? 11:11. Lock in, gang. It says it right here. Pay attention to the signs that the angels are sending you right now. They want you to stay positive. They want you to stay steady. Won't you rock steady? Hey. Rock into the break of dawn. Pisces, won't you rock? Yes. steady. Ooh, rocking for me all night long. Okay, period. Day and night is going to rock steady. You're going to have a break of dawn moment. Oh my God, that's the song that I'm channeling. For some of you guys, that is your sign. Because for some of you guys, you heard that song recently. I don't know if you was out there doing your errands or at a convenience store or in your car, you turned on the radio. You might not want to hear the song. Maybe you turn the channel. But Spirit is saying, nah, I'm sending you help. You got to pay attention to the signs. If you've been seeing 1111 or hearing that song, that could have been the sign for some of you. For some of you, you see a turtle. And you're like, what's this random turtle doing? A turtle is the sign. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm telling you, Spirit is coming through. Come through. Come through. For some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? You about to be taking flights. I'm seeing like the person with the thing at the, you know what I'm saying? At the airport, waving down the airplane. Something's landing for you. Or you about to take flight. Maybe it's like a metaphor for something. Lock in, gang. I'm getting so many signs. Wow. What else is here for my Pisces? Hi, Renee. Shout out to Giggles in the chat. Hey, Giggles. Wow. I'm screaming for you. I'm screaming. I'm screaming for you. This is the most screams I did for all the Zodiac signs. If I wasn't awake, I'm woke now. Because it was hella early when I did this read. I was so tired. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's a rainbow. This is the only card that came out, and it came out by itself. I feel like this is it. This is going to wrap up your read. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Read it, you guys. The most difficult part of a situation is over. That slow and steady win a race. It's over. I told you. Literally. I said what I said. Spirit is sending you signs for you to stay positive and trust the process because everything is already aligned for you. So the universe is going to provide for you because it's never on a budget. It's always working in the background. And as you are so used to this slow climb, all of a sudden something pops off. Just because it pops off quick doesn't mean it's quick to turn off. That's where people get confused. They're like, oh, well, I got it quick, so it's just going to go out quick. No, because you've been on a steady, slow climb. That's why all of a sudden you're going to get something quick, and then it feels like that. But Spirit is saying, no, that principle only works with people who do something, they get results quick right away, and then it ends quick. You've been on a slow climb, and you're about to get something really quick after that slow climb. You've been on a journey is what Spirit is saying, and that journey is about to pop off. The hardest part is over now. Spirit is sending you help, so pay attention to your angel numbers, totems, omens, things in your dreams. You could be seeing a rainbow for some of you. You could have seen a rainbow recently. Like there's something about to pop off. For some of you guys, this is analytics. I'm telling you. For some of you, you're online doing something, whether you sell a goods, a product, a service, or sell a brand, or maybe you just talk about something. You're an influencer. You're somebody, or you're going to be somebody. So that's what I see here. For others of you who work for another person, you're going to get the recognition you deserve. You might have been slowly like climbing the ladder to some type of recognition in a workplace. You might have been like, wow, like I know that there's room for growth, but why am I not being seen? Why am I not being heard? Why am I not being felt? And Spirit is like, because it's not time for you yet. I'm going to send you the help you need. I'm going to send you the signs when it is your time so you can stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. So you can continue to be positive so you're not negative when you receive this. Because for some of you in the workplace, all of a sudden they're like, hey, Pisces, we want to do a performance evaluation. Can you come to the office? And you're thinking you're in trouble. And these people are like, hey, so we got a position opening up because someone's leaving that position. And we thought of you. Would you be down? Are you interested? And you're like, hell yeah. What? Be down? You said, how much is the salary a year? $100K. You're like, what? I was making 60. I was making 30. I was a nobody. Yeah, that's how it happens. Quick, out of nowhere. Why? Because you're highly thought of. Look at this bow as I'm closing out your reading. It's a bow tied energy. So this was always meant for you. This was always, you were always tied to this type of success. Okay? Don't think you're not highly thought of by spirit or even earthlings. People think very highly of you. And these people have opportunities. Spirit has opportunity. So you're blessed and highly favored in the divine realm and also here on earth. Okay? So get it together. Get your mind right. I need you to get back into the game. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Why am I channeling High School Musical now? What the heck? For some of you guys, you're about to drive past your high school and it's a reminder. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. For some of you guys, you like basketball. Maybe your favorite basketball player is going to have a profound interview and say something that aligns with this reading. And you're going to be like, what? That's what OG said. Exactly. Those are the signs that Spirit is sending you. Pay attention, gang. Basketball season is approaching or it's already commencing. I don't know. I don't know when it starts. I haven't been following the sports. All right, let's get into my Aries. What's here for my Aries gang, Baddies, and Zadies up in the building? Lock in, gang. Lock in. Locked. All right. Okay. Let's get into Aries. Aries, lock in. All right. Drop your zodiac sign down the chat stream below. Let me know you're ready for the read. Let me know you're in the room. You're in the building. I'm not talking to myself and all that good stuff. Hi, Jamaya. Thank you. I appreciate that. Of course. Jamie, you said, bruh, I could cry right now. Jamie, I feel you. I feel you. Trust. Okay. That is an emotional, a happy emotional message. Because, man, it seems like y'all been through it. With that slow card, that first card out was the strongest. But it ended with that rainbow. You feel me? It ended with that rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. What did she say? Somewhere over the rainbow. There's a place that I know of. You know what I mean? That song makes me cry. Every time I hear that song, I cry. But I cry to that song when I hear the Hawaiian version of it, where they're playing the ukulele. I like that man's voice singing that song. Oh my God. I'll be crying every time. Anyways, your first card out. Aries, you're unfulfilled or you were unfulfilled about your work environment or about the money you were making. You could still feel like that, but Spirit is saying you manifested something. You're manifesting yourself out of this. So whatever it is, something is coming or something is already here for you to manifest out of this unfulfilled energy, okay? It says you might have been attached emotionally to a job that no longer serves you. Wow, that's the first bar here. I don't got to make it up. It's right here. It says here you might emotionally be attached to or you were attached to a job that no longer serves you. Reflect on your wants and your needs and your desires and consider making a change. You are unhappy with your income, but you're afraid to make changes. For some of you, Aries, this is what you need to hear now because you're still in that. And for others of you, you already been through this. You have weathered the storm. All right. Either way, you manifested this. Okay. For some of you guys, you manifested being unfulfilled. Okay. You manifested money problems. Why? Because you kept yourself stuck somewhere where you don't belong and you know it. And Spirit is sending you help. Oh, you get the card that Pisces got. Pisces got this card. Help and transportation. Wow. So you're going to be moving. So you're manifesting a move, a change. Okay. So I'm getting move in 3 different ways. You're either moving workplaces, moving living spaces, or moving making moves, like making money moves. Okay. So maybe you're just making a move, like a mindset change, like you're moving your mindset out of this unfulfilled energy. You've manifested this. So you can manifest the bad things and it looks like you did. And now you're about to be manifesting a change. And it looks like you did that too, or you're about to. So I don't know what timeline you're on right now, because I don't know if y'all are still in this unfulfilled energy. But for some of you guys, you could take this as advice or confirmation, okay? Whether you're still in this energy or you already completed this cycle, okay? Of unfulfilled, unexpected problems with money, things like that, financial crises, things like that. Because that's what this card says. You could have had certain financial crises because it says here, financial crises may be beyond your control, but the outcome is still up to you. Like I said, it's up to you. Tackle the things in advance and prepare for the unexpected. Yeah, because Spirit is sending you help. Spirit is sending you signs, and you could have been denying the signs, ignoring the signs. Like your spirit team is talking to you through your intuition, telling you, hey, you've outgrown this situation. You've outgrown this position. You've outgrown this department. You outgrown this friendship. You outgrown this workplace. You outgrown this relationship. You outgrown. You've unfulfilled. You know how annoying that is to hear me say outgrown. What if I said that the whole entire outgrown, the whole entire reading? Get the heck out of here. That's not a reader. That's AI. She's glitching. No, we can't be like that, okay? You're glitching right now, or you were. And Spirit is saying, we got to get you back in alignment. We got to get you back in a balance with what it is that you want. So we're sending you help. You're having an opportunity to be sent in reinforcements to help. How does this help come through? It can come through a workplace notification, okay? To get you out of one department to another. It could get you out of one career to another by receiving a phone call from an application you sent in recently or a long time ago, okay? Answer the call. Answer the email. Answer the spirit guides, because the spirit guides are talking to you. For some of you guys, you could be seeing angel numbers, okay? Or some type of sign. For some of you guys, the sign is your mindset. Like you manifested a lack of stability. So you know, you learned that your mind is a powerful thing. So now you're like, oh, since I know that, I'm not about to be working from that mentality. I'm going to stay positive and work in this positive energy. So I'm going to get my thoughts right. My mentality can change my reality. So if I know that my thoughts are that powerful, now I know that I got to be on my P's and Q's. I got to stay positive. I got to trust and have faith in the universe. It says, now is the time to trust the universe, knowing that you will be provided for. A career or a blessing is lining up for you. So stay positive and trust. Pay attention to the signs that your angels are sending you right now. That's literally what this card says. Yo, that is so good. This is such a good message. We have here transporter. So Spirit is transporting you into a new life, into a new reality, into a new workplace, into a new career, into a new something. For some of you guys, it could be your own business. You could have been unemployed or got laid off, and this is your window of time to create. You always wanted your own business. Now's the time to do it. Figure out how you're going to do that. Because Spirit is saying there's gaps in time, that there's moments where you can quantum jump out of something, but sometimes you're too afraid to make the change. It said it on this card of unfulfillment. So y'all been too afraid sometimes because you're so comfortable. Spirit is saying, I want you to be uncomfortable, because uncomfortable is what gets results. Wow. So we have here transporter. It says this card is a sign that things will start moving for you quickly now. A career in transportation or traveling or driving or shipping could appeal to you for some of you, but it doesn't have to be with this transportation card. It says you may need to travel for work or take action on a financial matter. So you're either making moves. Like I said, we're using the move word in 3 different definitions. You're either making moves as far as getting yourself out of a certain situation mentally, to get yourself in a new situation mentally, to work on a financial matter, or you are literally making moves. You're changing your living space, your living location, or you're changing your workplace, your work location. For some of you guys, you're traveling for work. So for some of you guys, you get an opportunity to travel the distance to get a new workplace opportunity, or to relocate to that region or city, state, to be able to fulfill this desire. You want something, it's going to require a move. A money move, a mental move, or a physical change. Wow, this is fire. Lock in, gang. Sheesh. You got that chase coming on the way. Tell me more, Spirit. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So you got a fox here, a sly fox. You know why you're unfulfilled, or you were? It's because you got somebody sly, slick around you. You got to be careful who you have around you, honey, because these people or whoever this person is could be holding you back. Now, you do have to take accountability for holding yourself back, because you did manifest this. What you allow is what continues. If you allow yourself to be disrespected or unfulfilled, that's what's going to continue. So I said what I said. Lock in, gang. Clock it. But with that, in the same token, you do got to protect your energy. So there could be somebody trying to infiltrate your mind or to get you to think differently. Don't be listening to other people. Not everybody has the best advice. For some of you guys, we have the rabbit card. Too much concerned with sexual matters are here. So maybe you are too worried about being in a relationship or too worried about, you know, the dating scene, being around other people, or you're like relationships closest to you personally, that you're not focused on money, and then you're wondering why you don't have money. It's because you're not focused on it. That's not your main focus. So shift into a money mindset, shift into a mindset. Hey, let me not focus on relationships right now. If I'm single like a Pringle, let me not focus on that. Let me focus on getting my money right, and then, you know, get relationship. You know, I could be in my relationship bag later, but right now I need to focus. Yeah, because unsettled times, that's what you've been having. You needed to plan ahead. So yeah, that was a lot of that unfulfillment. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Aries, about what they're manifesting. Wow, for some of you guys, you have a two-faced friend who leads you into temptation and desires and distraction. So this could be a friend with benefit. This could be a friend who works with you. This could be a coworker distracting you, always coming to your cubicle or always all up in your business. Who you dating, what you doing with your life, what are your plans? Don't tell people your plans. Start making moves in silence. For some of you guys, your angels are trying to help you protect your own energy and make moves in silence without telling too many people. Spirit is saying that, you know, whoever you have closest to you is a temptation. So getting away from that and that environment is going to help you become successful. Your angels are really trying to help you move. Like literally move, like leave a situation or circumstance. That's what I'm seeing here. And you manifested this. You asked Spirit, like, please, God, give me something. Please, God, help. And for some of you guys, the help or the sign that they're sending you is a two-faced friend. The help or the sign that they're sending you is that your relationships personally aren't working out. The help or the sign that they're sending you is that there's someone false around you, or you're going to get some type of enlightenment to that. And you're like, God, that's not what I asked for. Universe, that's not what I asked for. I didn't ask for this to be revealed. I asked, you know, for you to give me money. They said, well, you first got to handle that, because you can't expect to be successful with the wrong people around you. Eventually, you will be unfulfilled and go broke, because you're dealing with broke people. Broken-hearted people, broke mentality people, broken in business people, broken mindset people, people who are used to the same routine, people who don't know how to take quantum jumps and leaps, and who don't have dreams. You feel me? That's what Spirit says. That's why we're sending you this. They're sending you help to see your environment clearly, or to see who you have around you personally, so that way you can remove yourself from that energy, because broke people are energy. Broken hearted, broken mentality, broken emotion, broken financially. Those are broken people will definitely leech onto you and affect your finances. Don't ask me how I know, because I know you know. Y'all could just be in denial, or could have been in denial for a hell of a long time. So you need to get away from them people, because they are leeching on your energy. They're keeping you around. That makes the relationship and the friendship go on. I just want you to do something real quick and test it. If you're not hyper all the time, or if you're not around these people and giving them a lot of energy, or if you cancel on them more often, let me know how they react. Tell me how they feel. Pay attention to that. Don't even let me know. Let yourself know. Pay attention to how they feeling when you cancel or when you can't show up. Do they get extra aggressive? Come on. Do they try to pressure you a lot? Just do it. Do they Do they be like, oh, you're weak, or you're weak sauce, or they call you a bitch? Do they call you out? Do they get offensive or defensive? Let me know when you start drawing back from these people how they acting. Let yourself know that though first. Be aware of that, because that's going to show you what type of people you have around you. The ones who get upset. They get jealous. They start being like, why aren't you telling me about your plans? Why aren't you telling me about what you're doing? I'm your best friend. I'm your this. I'm your homie. I'm your that. We've been together. We've known each other for this long, or we've been together for this long. You don't want to tell me your plans? That's you creating a healthy boundary. If that's how you want to move, that's how you want to move. A real friend will respect that. A real partner will respect that. If there's no respect, then you don't have a real relationship with somebody. You need to reevaluate, Aries, because I'm seeing too much negativity over here. And it makes me feel like you guys are still in this energy. So I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just trying to get you to realize what angelic help Spirit is sending. Angelic help is for you to see things clearly in order for you to move. You need to see things clearly in order for you to move. I'm going to talk my ish because Spirit's talking they ish, okay? Because Spirit has this, and I've been holding this card in my hand the whole time. It's the ant card. It's the ant card. And ants, they carry things twice the size of their weight. Twice the pounds of their weight. So it's like you have the ability to literally be the underdog. You have the ability to literally do whatever it is that you want to do. You've done it before. Spirit is telling me that you've done it before. So why aren't you doing it now? It's because your environment. I'm telling you, you got people around you or a person around you, and it's distracting you or holding you back from your highest moment. We have here the work, achievement, and the success you have the ability to do, but you got to move. Spirit is trying to get you to move. And Spirit is moving people out of the way as well. So even if you don't move, Spirit will move them for you. It says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. See, the red flags right here. You might be lowering your standards wherever you're at. This could be a workplace. This could be a position at work. This could be a workplace you've been at for a long time. This could be coworkers who are toxic, so it creates a toxic work environment. This could be a toxic employer. This could be a toxic friend. This could be a toxic family member. Sometimes it be your own family. You got to figure out who this is, because this is what's holding you back from your abundance or from you being abundant. It's affecting your mindset, or it's affecting your money directly. Either way, your mindset does affect your money. So this is a big distraction. So I had to get real with you, Aries, but this is going to be your reading because you've manifested this. You manifested being unfulfilled. If you're unfulfilled, you only have to blame as yourself. Now, people can influence you, yes, but you got to take accountability too, where accountability is needed. Because Spirit is trying to send you help, but you're not listening. They're saying you got a sly fox in your energy, and it's slick. It's slick changing your mindset, or it's slick affecting your mindset. Now, for some of you guys who are already past that, you already let that go. So you're moving. You're already on the train, the bus to success. But for others of you, I need to talk to y'all because y'all not moving. There's a valley of opportunity available to you. There's an enterprise waiting for you. We got a crib here. You got a rebirth waiting for you. So yeah, y'all got opportunities elsewhere. You might be, you know, like I said, the red flag card came out. It said, don't lower your standards. You might be lowering your standards right now, but Spirit says, do not do that, because you are meant to be blessed and highly favored. And where you're at right now, or where you were, it's not going to get you there. It just depends on who I'm talking to. So take it how it resonates. This message was deep. It was harsh, but it needed to be said. And if anybody was going to say it, it was going to be me. So lock in, gang. Lock in. That's the tea. All right, on what you're manifesting. You're manifesting blessings, but somebody might be holding you back, or your mindset might be holding you back. Remember, what you allow is what continues, okay? So, you know, apply that pressure to yourself. To be like, am I aligned? Am I aligned, or am I over here just allowing just anything to happen? Take back control of your life, Aries, okay? Your mentality creates your reality. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Taurus? Lock in. If you a bull in the chat, drop your bulls in the chat. Drop your bulls in the chat. I want to see a whole stampede. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to see a whole stampede. Thank you, Jazz, for the flower. The jewels in the chat. We got Smokeahannes in the chat. Yomi's in the chat. Good to see you guys back. Thank you for being here. We got Bailey J. Who else we got? Ann Rose. Thank you for being here. Faye Focus is up in the building. Okay. We have Mimi Divinity. We have MP. Latoya. Thank you, Latoya. You say you listen in the office. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll try not to scream or yell. Because if you're listening in the office and you got your headphones in, I know how loud I can be sometimes. So I'm going to try and keep it at a good volume for my headphone users. But thank you for the stampede, Latoya. Latoya always come in with the stampede. Very delicious in the building. Shout out to the OGs. All right, here we go. What do we have here for my Taurus? Lock in. What have they manifested? You manifested this. Parenthood. For some of you guys, you could be parents. For some of you guys, this means that you're birthing something new. Or you're overseeing something as a parent oversees a child. Maybe you're overseeing a particular workplace opportunity, or you're overseeing like a business that you run. I'm getting that you're the parent to whatever this business is, or whatever this workplace opportunity is. It's like your baby, so to speak. So I'm taking that as that for some of you, but for others of you, it's literal. Like you really do have kids. You manifested this. We have student here and Gaia. There's growth here. Wisdom, growth. For some of you guys who are really parents, you're nurturing yourself. You're trying to nurture yourself as much as possible to work towards your goals at the same time as giving to your child. And it's going to unlock financial abundance. You are on the path to unlocking financial abundance. For some of you guys, you're healing your inner child. So if you don't have kids, you're healing your inner child. Or you've already done that. Like you've done a lot of healing work, shadow work, inner child work. Maybe you go to therapy, counseling. Maybe you kumbaya with spiritual things like sound bowl healing, Reiki, or even meditation. But whatever it is that you're doing, it's getting you back into balance so you can unlock the path to a financial abundance. It's doing that. You manifested this. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's bringing you a lot of growth. I'm seeing Gaia here. So that's Mother Earth energy. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan than you can imagine. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan for you than you can imagine. For some of you guys, you have like a little bonsai tree or some type of like plant in your office or on your office desk, whether you work from home or whether you work in an office building. There's like a plant near you. Maybe that's your sign to get a plant. But I feel like you're healing. Your mind is healing. You're regrouping when it comes to your abundance. Okay, your financial abundance is about to be coming up because you learned that you could be the student of the universe. And like you learning like some type of like you being grounded as an earth sign. I find that it's very fitting that this Gaia card came out because you guys are the earth sign Taurus energy. So it speaks of groundedness, stability. It speaks of growth and fruits of your labor paying off. There's something that you learned that you did. For some of you guys, it's the schooling that you took, like the classes you took, the diploma you have, the college you went to. It's your education. It's your intellect. It could be the hard knock life. It could be your street smart. They're street smart and book smart. So whatever it is, whatever you learned here, being the student of Gaia, the student of Earth, but also the student of life experience and workplaces. It seems like this work has helped you implement like plans and new skills. So you manifested this. For some of you guys, you manifested getting into a school. You're going to get approved. If you guys are going into school or wondering if you'll finish school, you are going to get approved for that school or you are going to graduate. So you're either going to get accepted to a school or you're going to reach graduation. For some of you guys, you don't think you're going to do it, but you are. You're going to complete it. I don't care if you go to school in person in real life or if you go to school online. Whatever class, course, workshop, semester, or whatever you're in, if it's like Ivy League or something, you're going to pass. You're going to make it. I see it here because I see a lot of growth and freedom after being in the books for so long. Yeah. You've been kind of parenting yourself to be successful because that's what I'm getting here. Okay. And for some of you guys, your parents who are in school so that you can better your knowledge or your or something. Somebody's also taking like a course in being a realtor who's a single parent. You're either a single parent or you co-parent or something, but maybe you just have kids. I don't know. But I'm getting like someone here is meant to hear that, yeah, you're going to pass that bar exam or that whatever exam it is that they got to take for realtor. I said bar exam. I didn't mean to say that. So for some of you guys, you could be a lawyer or going into school for law or some type of law. For some of you guys, you're going into school for health, medical industry, or you have this education already. For some of you guys, you're not in school or going to school, but you have this education. I'm being shown that it's successful. I'm being shown that you manifested this and you are going to complete it. You're going to complete whatever this is. Whatever you put your mind to and you're already doing, you're going to complete it. And it's in one of those workplace industries for those of you who need to hear that. Okay, pursuing higher education and stuff is working in your favor. For some of you guys, you work for a school district, so maybe you are a teacher of students. You're like top teacher, like top tier teacher. Like you're the favorite teacher. You're the favorite teacher the students love to learn from. The students can't wait to get to the class. Like you're that teacher. You're that it girl or it guy who has the best class that the students love to learn from. Okay, you teach well. You're a really good help. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys are learning to manage yourself and your money. For those of you, when I say learn to manage yourself, you're learning how to manage your personal life and professional life. For others of you, you're learning how to manage your money with your own business. For some of you, you're learning how to manage your workload or homework or tests or study time if you're in school or in some type of class or getting some type of online course or something like that. Yeah, it's going to be prosperous. Yeah, you guys are going to pass the tests. You guys are going to, yeah, I'm not even gassing you. I'm not even blowing smoke up your ASS. I'm being serious. Like I see it right here. For some of you guys, you're in school and you are also a parent. Same applies to you. You're going to pass. You're going to complete the course. You're going to complete it. It's graduation time. For others of you who have already exited that phase of your life and you're no longer in school, whatever it is that you're doing has a lot of growth. So whatever skill or talent or education you have, it's bringing you a lot of growth with money, but it's also bringing you a lot of balance, okay? Especially in Libra season going into the end of the year, there's a lot of balance, okay? I'm also seeing balance. Your balance is raising in your bank account. So more money in your bank account. When I say balance, growth in balance, there's growth in your actual balance in your actual bank account. So there's something about money, you saving money or you making more money or receiving a lot of gifted money. Something like that is going to happen between now and the end of the year. Wow. I'm getting a lot for you, Taurus. This is nice. Wow. I'm going to leave it there. Let's get into my tea leaf oracle cards. Tell me more about this abundance. Tell me more. Older man. Somebody could be helping you, a grandfather or a father figure or the father of your children. Or if you're a father and you're a single parent watching and you have a child, we could be co-signing that there's going to be help from this person or it's going to be them who has given you money or an opportunity here. We have here karma. You're getting good karma. You reaped what you've sown. Yeah, you have compliments from an admirer. For some of you guys, it's interesting because maybe there's a professor who's going to admire you and compliment you and uplift you. Maybe put in a good word in for you. For those of you who are graduating school, you're getting a really good reference. So you can get that first job out of college or first job out of a course. Or if you are creating your own business, you have like a good leg up because this person is giving you some type of reference or referral. We have here pineapple, reconciliation. For some of you guys, it's interesting because you have a romantic partner coming in now. So it's either someone gifting you a bouquet of flowers for you as a congratulations for you reaching a point of your career or a point of your studious energy if you've been a student for a while and you finally graduated from some type of course or reached some type of level of success. with education. Someone's gifting you a bouquet for like a celebration or a reconciliation. Maybe they want to be back with you. Maybe this is a romantic partner. For others of you, this is just like a family or a friend who compliments you and who's telling you like they admire you and you're very inspirational. You help motivate them by being in your bag. Wow. Yeah, you've helped this person bridge their broken bridge. You've helped this person realize that they could resolve the unsuccessful outcomes to problems. They can resolve those things. They watch you and they're admiring you because you've done this for yourself. You got yourself out of a bad place to a really great place. There's a lot of growth. And you've inspired them to do the same. It could be an older man or a masculine energy telling you this. So this could be a romantic partner, a father figure, a grandfather, a brother. It's just someone older, an older brother. For some of you guys, it could be like an uncle. Someone's proud of you. Someone's proud. Yeah, someone's proud. They see you go from a broken bridge to a bridge built. Yeah, the scales are balanced. Yeah, I told you. I told you. There goes that Libra energy. I told you, Libra season. Yeah, between now and the end of the year, it says keep your life in balance. I told you have a lot of growth with balance. I already said that, gang. You came to the right room for the right read. I don't know who else you'd be watching, but you need to be here for right now. For right now, just be here in this moment because this is your message. You manifested this. You manifested getting back to balance with your balance within and with your balance within your bank account. For some of you guys, it's balance within your schedule. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So you have a lot of growth. You have a lot of money, or you have a lot of like successful wins and outcomes. You're passing tests if you're in school. For those of you who are trying to, be a parent and also be a professional, you guys get to do that and you're able to do both, whether you work for yourself or someone else. I'm also seeing here for those of you who are in the field of health or realtor or the field of health, realty, or the education system, you guys are flourishing in that. So you could be a teacher, a professor, a guidance counselor, a principal. For some of you guys, you are a doctor, a nurse, just like you're in the medical industry somehow. So for some of you guys, you do it in a spiritual way. You could be a herbalist. And for others of you, and this is not going to be for all, but these are the people who I'm also channeling, like towards the tail end of your reading. So if you're not in this profession, don't think this reading wasn't for you. It's for you. Yeah. For some of you guys, you're a neonatal nurse. Or like a midwife. You help birth children. For some of you guys, you're new parents and you're worried about your money. Your money's going to be fine because you have a desire to go towards your achievements and you have somebody really supportive. For some of you guys, you have a supportive masculine figure around you. We have here new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh new start. We have the sunrise card. Yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of happiness, success, and you're going to be all right. Ooh, I love the way my hoodie smells. Ooh, my hoodie smells like... You guys, I just got distracted because my hoodie right here in the inside part, oh my God, it smells like it smells like the laundry. Like, what is that? What is that stuff called? The freshener. What's the, oh, I can't think of it. Anyways, this is going to be your reading. Anyways, lock in, Taurus. You manifested this. You're going to be successful. You're going to be fine. I see the sunrise. It smells like laundry detergent and the dryer sheet. That's what I was thinking of. The dryer sheet. It smells like the dryer sheet. It smells like Downy. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my God. I love that smell. Fabric softener. No, I don't use fabric softener. It just smells like the dryer sheet. You know what I just had? I had an epiphany just now. I'm today years old learning this. I just realized, as my alarm goes off, I just realized that fabric softener is to soften your fabric. I never understood why people use fabric softener. It's to make things soft. I was wondering why my clothes, some of my hoodies feel rough. Isn't that what it's for? All I do is I put my clothes in the washer, I use a detergent, and then I put it in the dryer with a dryer sheet to make it smell good. I didn't know that fabric softener is to soften your fabric. Is that what it's for? No one's ever told me this. But I also never wanted to buy an extra thing. I said, let me just wash my clothes in it just to smell good. Well, I don't know why everybody needs fabric softener for. It's to well, I know it's all poison, but I mean, even our water is poison at this point. You know, you try your best. But at the end of the day, I don't use fabric softener. You said, but there is fabric softener in the dryer sheets, you think? Maybe. The Downy one that I have doesn't say that there is. I have the Downy lavender. That's why my hoodie smells good. You know what's poison? Us wearing plastic clothes every day. Y'all want to talk about poison, and you put your clothes in the dryer, and they're made out of polyester. Who's wearing linen clothes? I can guarantee not all of you guys are wearing cotton or linen clothes. Linen especially. I can guarantee that. Y'all be up in here trying to clock me. I'm gonna clock you. Y'all not wearing linen clothes? Because linen is what heals your body. Because if you really knew and you did your research, you know to have your whole thing in your house be linen everything. Linen everything. It literally heals your body. Linen. That's what they wrap mummies in. That's what they wrapped Jesus in. That's what they wrapped anything in if they wanted it to heal. So at the end of the day, if we want to really talk about poison, we'll talk about that. But I'm not going to go into that because that's not what this reading is about. But I just wanted to let you know. I know things. You know, but sometimes, you know, ain't nobody got that money like that, you know? Sometimes you got to wear the polyester. Sometimes you got to wear the mid. You know, I try to wear as much cotton as possible. Now, the hoodie I have on is not cotton. It's a blend. But I try to wear as much cotton as possible. You feel me? Because me talking about you poison your clothes with detergent. You poison your body with just the fabric that you're putting on your body. So anybody trying to lock in, okay? You know, it smells great. I like to smell good. Anyways, I shouldn't have told you the way my hoodie smells because now we're in a debate. Everyone's opinions are welcomed here though. But this hoodie, it smells so good. And if I'm smelling in poison, I smell it all day. I used to do that in school. I used to smell magic markers all day. I used to smell Sharpies all day. That was probably not good for me, but I did it anyway. You know why? Because sometimes you just got to enjoy life just a little. All right, what do we have here for my Geminis? Geminis, lock in, gang, lock in. Monet said something that I was going to say, but I just forgot about it. Neek, David, Monet, who else is in the chat? Mello, Virgo, Mama, Angelisa. Everybody's in the chat. Shout out to the OGs. We have here Easy Does It. Lock in, gang, lock in. Easy does it. This is Gemini. It says slow and steady wins the race. This is the same card that Pisces got, by the way. If you a Gemmy Gem, drop your gems down in the chat stream below. I don't even think I cued you guys in. So drop your zodiac sign down in the chat. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Where are my Gemmy Gems at? Lock in, gang, lock in. This is your first card out. Sorry, guys. We got distracted. We started debating in the chat. We're in the reading now. Okay, the reading has started. It has begun. Oron, thank you so much. Thank you for liking the video. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, like it up, like it up. Thank you so much. The likes are a little slim, but it's okay. Everybody's at work right now. We have here, easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Be careful. Do not get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. So Spirit is saying, listen, you manifested this. Anything that you did slow is now about to pay off. It's now about to swoop. It's about to scoop up. It's about to do like a come up. Yeah, I like that energy here for you. So if you guys are looking for any type of success in any area of life, when it comes to your career. So like when I say any area of life, whether you work from home or you work for another business or you have your own business or you're doing stuff for a friend, you know, Spirit is saying like you have, you're going to have a lot of success because you did things slow. You did things the right way and now it's about to pop off. So you did things the right way. So Spirit is just reminding you that there's no need to rush. You paid attention to every detail, and that's why you're winning. So this is where this win comes from. There's a windfall of abundance. What do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What do we have here for Geminis? Tarot High Priestess Ruby. Welcome to the chat. Hey, you guys. Hey. We have leadership. Wow. Geminis. Look at this. It says here, you're stepping into a role as a leader. You are ready. Once you accept and step into your power, your career will soar. Fear is holding you back from stepping out and being yourself. Wow, Geminis. Fear is not a factor for you. Okay? It may have held you back. For some of you guys, it still could be in some ways, but it seems like you're doing things with fear. You're doing things with the unknown in mind, with the unknown attached. You're doing things like, oh, you know, to surprise you. There's something here about you're about to climb to leadership pretty quickly, but there's something here about people didn't see it happen. People didn't see what you were doing in the background, or people aren't going to see this leadership happen. They're going to just see your success. They're not going to see the climb to leadership is what I'm getting, because I'm seeing here the climb and then I'm seeing here leadership. The climb to leadership. Wow, you're stepping into this role. Wow, and there's no denial. Wow, there's no denial you're a leader. Wow. There's no denial that you're a leader. That's awesome. Yeah, you fix things to work out with you. I'm getting mechanic here and an activation. Wow, look at the activation. Yeah, Spirit is about to bring something your way. It says you're unlocking your soul's purpose and receiving divine gifts. Tap into your ancestral memory and inner wisdom to awaken your soul. Focusing too much on the material world can be at the expense of the spiritual world. Wow. Look at you, Gemmy Gems. This is fire. It says here mechanic. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Wow. You are working really hard on something, because mechanic gives me that you were working on something. For some of you guys, you could be in like mechanics or tinker with things, or you could be the type of person who is trying to fix your finances if that's the case. Like if you're not an automotive repair person or an IT person, any type of mechanic or engineer of some sort, like you may just be like trying to fix your finances. But there's no denial that you're going to fix it because you're being activated. Spirit is giving you an activation. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Lock in. Oh my gosh, this is your message. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous read. This is awesome. I see all my Geminis in the chat. Oh, thank you so much for shouting out likes. You guys, when I tell you whatever it is that you've been working on that you felt like was accelerating slowly, Spirit is saying here that slow and steady wins the race. So like you're winning the race. Now is the time to cross the finish line. Like you're no longer in the race. You are about to cross the finish line because there's leadership here. And there's no denial that you worked on things to activate a part of yourself. Yeah. We have the leg card wanting to come out, stepping into a new experience. You're about to step in a whole new experience. It's a whole new world. It's almost like you're leaping into a new timeline too. You might be timeline shifting for some of you. It says persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah. We have like the camel here. Kind of the same energy as that leg card we got. Wow, this is your transformation. It says the bear. Danger in money matters turns into, because this is what you're overcoming. You're overcoming danger in money matters. And this turns into a ring of success. A marriage will take place either in romance or business. Wow. You guys are going to have an opportunity for business success, or you guys already are your own business owners, or you work for a position in a company that leads you to this type of success, that leads you to this type of leadership. All these cards just flew. Wow. I'm shooketh. Oh my gosh. Did you do something different, Geminis? Because I feel like you might have been doing something different. Yeah, a wish is granted. You got the wishbone card coming out. So you have a wish and a ring here. The wish and the wishbone and the ring here represent prosperity after hardships with money. And you manifested this. Yeah, you made a wish or you made a hope. You kept persevering too. You didn't listen to nobody. You might have delayed yourself from stepping into this new experience, but Spirit is saying, no, you get what it is that you asked for. Spirit's about to activate it right now. What the heck? Is it happening today? For some of you guys, it happens this week. Whoa, that is crazy. There's an activation happening. A short journey. You will be shown the way. Advice from a friend. Lighthearted, carefree time came out. Yeah, you're showing the way. Now it's a shorter journey. This is not going to take too much longer. Spirit is saying this is right around the corner. For a lot of you Geminis, your success is right around the corner. I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't even want to ruin the read. That was the read. Okay? That's the reading. We have Diamond on the bottom of the deck. I'm over here shuffling cards and I'm like, let me look at the bottom. Look, you will be receiving a gift or giving one. Your gift could be this activation from Spirit. You're starting to get activated on like a DNA level. You're unlocking your soul's purpose and receiving divine gifts. For some of you guys, that's what this is. For others of you, you're receiving some type of knowledge or some type of intuitive like nudge, and it leads you into growth. We have growth here. Expect a good flow of money. Yeah, because you're shifting It says it right here. And you're shifting in silence. Spirit has this happening for you without people knowing, because they don't want others to be involved in gossiping about your life purpose. Oh my God. Do you see the way these cards are just on the bottom of this oracle deck? You're about to be living comfortable. You're about to be this happy cat on this couch. You're about to be living comfortable. It says here, life purpose. New ideas and inspirations will guide you to your divine calling. What is meant for you will stay as long as you keep pushing forward. When you ask for what you need, things will align to make your vision real. So ask and you shall receive. Dude, and Spirit is blessing you in silence, so people don't even know about this. You don't know about what's about to happen, and neither are you meant to tell other people, because Spirit has been moving and helping you in silence. Spirit has been doing this on purpose, slow and steady on purpose. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally, my hands are shaking right now how beautiful your message is. It says here, the shift is happening so you can have growth, and it's coming from an activation. Wow. Wow. So Geminis, anybody who was trying to trigger you or gossip about you or anything like that, it doesn't matter. It never mattered, because you were always meant to have this. You will be receiving a gift. Also, this gift could be an opportunity as well. So not only a spiritual activation from your mind and your internal self. Why is her third eye lighting up? This is a third eye activation. Not only that, but you're also getting physical. So there's financial growth and spiritual growth. Wow. Expect a good flow of money and a raise or a job offer here. So there could be an opportunity coming your way, or you could have, you know, some type of windfall of money if you have your own business. It says to grow, it's essential for you to unlearn certain things since rules are constantly evolving. So maybe the way you've been doing things is not the way that it needs to be done anymore. Maybe you switch up things. Maybe that's what you're shifting for some of you. But your delay in growth is coming to an end. The healing is worth the effort. So you did a lot of work internally to have this externally in your world. You're in alignment. That's what being in alignment is. That's part of alignment, is that when you align with yourself, as within, so without, as above, so below, as within, so without. So there's something here that's coming into, wow, into prosperity for you materialistically, because of your mental, because of your perseverance, your resilience, because of, you know, doors probably being shut in your face. You probably got denied of many things, and you had to work on yourself internally so you can externally have the results that you want. Your mentality changes your reality. So you kept persevering, like that camel card that we saw earlier. You persevered. Perseverance equals prosperity. Wow, that's fire. So you guys have a really great reading. Geminis, this is going to be a read. I'm going to wrap it up. I don't even want to ruin it. It just felt so perfect. Like, I don't need to say anything else. That's all it is. And it's happening in silence. That's the gag is Spirit is working on you and your blessings in silence. And I don't even feel like you're meant to tell other people what this is. I think you're just meant to receive it and then share it with those who you love, who you want to share it with, or who you feel like, you know, have good intention for you. But other than that, I don't feel like you need to share it with anybody. Spirit just told me somebody's praying really hard for you to win. Somebody's praying really hard for you to win. I don't know if it's a family member or if it's you yourself. You prayed really hard to win, but I'm getting that someone else is also praying really hard for you to win, for you to be like abundantly successful in like the materialistic world. So maybe when you get this blessing, like whoever was praying for you really, really hard to win, Spirit's going to reveal who that person is, because they might tell you, oh, I prayed so hard for you. I remember praying every day for you. I remember. Somebody's going to come to you and say that. That's the person who you are allowed to share your blessings with, because they prayed for your wins, where other people pray for your downfall. They prayed for your win. Wow, that's a beautiful read, Gemini. That's going to be your read. Let's get into my Cancers. We need the answers. Oh! The lies. The devil is alive. Not today, Satan. We have here My Lady. Shout out to My Lady in the chat. Who else is in the chat? For my Cancers, we need the answers. We have Ken. You said that's crazy. You came in for the Gemini read, and that's the first thing you hear. Lock in, gang. I'm so glad to send you that message. We got Nicole up in the chat. ODS. We got South Africa in the chat. Shout out to Sinthemba. Sinthemba. Am I saying it right? Sinthemba. Let me know. We be vibing. We got David in the chat. You said it's true. And we love that for you. Cassie, you cross-watching. Cross-watch with love. Or your other zodiac sign. If it's your own zodiac sign. Hey, Holly. How you doing? Katrina's in the chat. Shout out to the OGs for my Cancers. Y'all about to get your answers. Okay? Let me know. We be vibing. We be thriving. We be vibing. We be thriving. Shout out to the OGs. Bye. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm doing something. Shout out to the OGs. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the whole chat. That is so funny. Ah, thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. Ashe. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Cancers? We need the answers. What do we need here for my Cancers? What do we have here? What do we got? North Star, you could rewind. You're slow. You're new to this. It's okay, North Star. What do we have here for my Cancers? We need the answers. We got Soul Bay. We got Sarah Slays. Cassie. Nicole's still in the chat. All right, shout out to the OGs. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Cancers? What's your message for today? What's your message for today for the career read? Change. There's a change here. A change for the better is headed your way. Embrace it. Ashe. Ooh. Ooh, you manifested this. This is what you manifested. There's a change here for the better headed your way. Not seeing movement doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Sometimes you must embody the change that you want to see in order for you to see it. You said for 3 days straight you've been seeing a woodpecker? Oh, wow. That is an omen like no other. You're going to have to figure out what that means for you, Sobe. Get yourself an animal, a spirit animal book or an animal totem omen book. We have here odd jobs. Something's changing from you doing odd things, odd end jobs, settling for less. You're moving out of that energy to go into a better energy. It says here, retail. Maybe you guys are having your goods, product, or services that you provide if you're a business owner or if you have like an idea for that. For some of you guys, that is what you are going to be leveling up in. It says underworld here. It says, look for unique approaches to create new streams of income. Yeah, it says, as the world changes, so can your methods of making money. Wow. So we have the underworld card here. Something about your own knowledge, your own, because when I think of underworld, I think of like underneath you, like underneath it all, like all the odd end jobs you've ever worked, all the education you've ever gotten, whether that was, you know, book smarts or street smarts or life experience in other careers or hats that you've worn, so to speak. It's like you're the Jane of all trades or the Jack of all trades. You're not settling for less than what you deserve. And if you were, you're moving out of that because you've manifested that I want to be my own business owner, or I want to take all these things that I've learned underneath my tool belt of mentality and inspiration and creativity and intellect, and I want to put that and pour that into myself to make this work. So there is some type of new stream of income that you are working on, whether that's a goods, a product, a service, an affiliation to something, or a collaboration to something, or a business partnership or something. There's something else that you're doing off to the side that's gonna like combust. It's like literally going to like overflow with some type of prosperity or good news. There's good news here. Peacemaker and windfall of abundance. Yeah, you're going to make peace with your money. You're going to have a relationship to your money. For some of you guys, this is a win-win for you. This is a win for you. You're about to receive financial windfall or a pay raise. Your finances are currently in a positive cycle. Now is the time to treat yourself or make that big purchase. So yeah, you guys are going to be able to treat yourself. For some of you guys, it's happening right now. For everybody, it's happening now. You already manifested this. Let's just say it's manifested. Yeah. Money manager, money maker. You're going to be a money maker. Something you do creates a peaceful life for you, or that's what you want. You want a peaceful lifestyle. Yeah, you were a student of the universe, so the universe is blessing you with some type of raise, change. And it's because it's what's underneath the surface. It's all the things that make you you, Cancer. That's why you have this growth. For some of you guys, you have Gemini in your chart. Gemini also got the growth card. Very interesting. You guys got a lot of growth and stability here and a windfall of abundance. Let's see what this is also about. My lady, you say you get paid to be yourself. I know that's right. Lock in, gang. For some of you guys who work for another workplace, I feel like you're going to start choosing workplaces that are more aligned to what you want to do once you decide to do what you want to do. Because for some of you, like a lot of you Cancers, you want to do your own thing. You want to have your own product or business or service, or you want to sell something, create something, make something. You want some type of other source of income. And what's interesting is that you may just do that as a hobby, or do that as like a, I'm passionate about that. I just wanted to write a book. Or I'm passionate about this thing. I just wanted to do that. I'm passionate about this thing. I wanted to start this thing. And it just pops off on its own. So it's like out of you being in a lot of odd end places and settling for less for so long than what you deserve, you start realizing, hey, I can actually create a change in my life if I want it. And it leads you to this boat. We have the boat of success, money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. So it's a windfall again, twice on two different oracle cards are saying windfall. Windfall of abundance after a period of ill health or depression. You guys were probably depressed or stressed or sad or unfulfilled. Yeah, I'm getting the past version of yourself. You're getting out of that to be able to take a vacation physically or mentally so you can get right with yourself and get right with your money. Because what you were settling for isn't for you. It doesn't create growth. It creates a routine of like being unfulfilled. It creates more unfulfillment. So you have a windfall of success. You have a boat. Your ships are coming in. Your boat of abundance is here based off of you. You have an idea in mind that's giving you the green light that there is a need for it. So whatever creative ideas or hobby or passion that you have that you think is like not a big deal, or that you've always thought was smaller than what it is, Spirit is saying, no, there's a need for that. Consider careers in retail or e-commerce or goods or services, or, you know, consider working for a company in and around that, or consider working in a company in sales or marketing, or doing sales or marketing for yourself, creating your own company, your own product, your own business, your own retail, your own e-commerce, your own goods, your own service, whatever it is that you provide. Save time, energy, and create passive income. Save time and energy by creating passive income and moving some type of business, whether that's online or in real life. You're going to make something. You're going to create something. I'm telling you. For a lot of you guys, this is your manifestation coming true. You have the opportunity to create something. For some of you guys, you're like, well, how can I create something? I'm unemployed. That's your opportunity. The fact that you have time to do it now. You see what I'm saying? You could start it now, because before you were working a 9-to-5 or an overnight job and you didn't have time to start it. Or that was your main excuse. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Now you have all the time. But I'm stressed. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I got laid off. That's the best time to do it. Do you know what my mom told me during 2020 when we were having that season? Do you want to know what my mom told me? I was so sad that the world was shutting down like that. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, Brandon Thomas. Thank you so much for that super chat. Shout out to the OGs. I was so sad when 2020 happened. And my mom's like, what are you sad about? She's like, okay, so the world might be ending. So make the best of it now. Like, now's your time. You wanted to make that YouTube, go make that YouTube. You wanted to go do this, go do that. You wanted to create, and now's the time to create, mamas. That's what she told me. And that's exactly what I did. After I cried it out and was depressed for a while. But, you know, I eventually got it together. Because I was like, she was right. I have the time to do it now. You didn't have the time before, and now you got the time to do it. What's another thing that you wanted to do that you say you don't have time for, that you want to do? Now you got all this time in the world. That's why Spirit is saying this. I'm telling you, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, the universe, God's source creator. I believe in God's source creator. Okay. Not religious, very spiritual though. This is what's guiding you to get this message today. So whoever needed this message, you manifested this. You manifested this windfall of abundance. You manifested your higher self to communicate with you and say, hey, this is our idea, or this is the time to do it, or this is your creative endeavor, or this is the hobby or the passion that's going to blow up, or this is the change. Whatever changed, embrace the change, because this is getting you out of settling for less and rising to more, rising to better. So that's what I have for you. So this is your message. You have a lot of growth here, okay? Bottom of the deck is the growth card. And Gemini's got this card too. If you have Gemini in your chart, maybe you want to cross watch for the read. But it says expect a good flow of money, a raise, or a new work opportunity. To grow, it's essential to unlearn certain things because rules are always constantly changing and evolving. You're delaying your growth, and you need to be in the process of healing. It's worth the effort. Wow. Thank you, Candy. Hey, Jamira. Hi, Sobe. You guys, this right here is your swag. You got that wrist. Okay? I almost said this right here is my swag. Hey. No, I'm just playing. But no, for real. Like, this is your message. Wow. This is definitely your message. Yeah, you're meant to hear this today. I don't know who needs to hear this. Clearly Brandon did. But I don't know who else needs to hear this. Listen, I said what I said. And Spirit talked their ish in your reading. They said you have a windfall of abundance. I think that is talking tea. Okay? Lock in. Lock in. I think that is talking a lot of tea here. And Spirit is like, listen, your energy is going to get you exactly what you want. And now's the time. And I had that peacemaker card. It kind of reminded me of like the people in politics right now who are getting laid off. So for those of you, you didn't belong there no way. When that layoff happens, if you're one of those people that it affects you, you weren't meant to be there no way. And what you learned, you were meant to learn and you were meant to move forward. You weren't meant to stay there, baby. I could tell you that right now. You were trying to fit in to a room and a group of people that you don't belong in. Spirit has a greater plan for you. You got to allow yourself to be open to receiving. Sometimes being laid off is the best blessing. And you don't even know it because you be in your feelings. And I get it, gang, but get it together. Because that's the window of time where you're quantum jumping. You're literally moving from one old timeline ending. You're ending a cycle in one old timeline for the portal to open up so you can go to another. It's literally like a Doctor Strange moment when he's opening up those portals in the Marvel movies. He's just like making a circle with his hand and it's like lit up and people are just jumping into new portals and new dimensions and new places. That's you. This is your opportunity to quantum jump. That's what quantum jumping is. You just decide to do something different. You decide to not let it get you down. You decide to have it give you some type of encouragement and fire underneath your ASS to get going. That's that Riz. That's that Za. That's that moment. You feel me? Lock in. You could do it. You could do it. I swear to God, you could do it. Because I know I did. And I know other people have too. You can do it. It's whatever you want to do, though. It's whatever you're most passionate about, go do that. I don't want you to do nothing less. Spirit said, don't settle for less. That's the card that came out. Wow, that's amazing. So you manifested this. And what's interesting, for some of you guys, you manifested your layoff. You don't know you did, but you actually did. Because every day you go into work, I hate this place. Or I don't like this place. Or, oh, here goes Karen again. You know, like you guys are in this energy of like, you don't realize your thoughts and the things you say manifest. And you're realizing that now. And you're like, man, I was so grateful for that job. I wish they didn't let me go. You're thinking about it the wrong way, gang. It's a good thing they did. Because that means that your manifestation came true. That you were unhappy and unfulfilled there. And you're meant to go somewhere else where you could be happy and fulfilled. Whether that's to work for a new workplace that respects their people. That pays them handsomely. That values their people that work for them. You know? Or whether that's to create your own business. And you work for yourself. It's something that's opening up. It's a window of time. It's a portal. It's a something that's waiting for you to make it happen. And this is the time. All right. This is the time. This is your sign. All right, you guys. So with that being said, let's get into my Leos. Shout out to my Leo gang in the building. Shout out to my Leo gang biddies and zaddies up in the building. If you're a main character energy, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat. I see R Sunshine Daydream up in the chat. Dropping it like it's hot. Let me know they in the building. I know that's right. Let's get into what you manifested. Genesita, thank you so much for being here, my lady. You say you're free to create too. You got a Venus, a Leo Venus too. That's fire. Pun intended. Okay. So let's say, what do we have here for my Leos? What do we have here for my Leos? Wow, you get the Peacemaker card coming out in the middle of the Oracle deck too. You see it shot out? And it landed like just straight, head on straight. For some of you Leos, you could have worked in politics, negotiations, contracts, peacemaking. You could have been in the Peace Corps or something like that. But Spirit is saying here that you have a win-win attitude when negotiating business deals. So utilize that for your success. So if you still work for these places or you're laid off from these places, Spirit is saying the thing you can walk away with is your ability to negotiate business deals, your ability to negotiate your way into success. Not a lot of people can take out a loan because they don't know how to negotiate why they need the loan. You can do that. Not a lot of people know how to talk to an audience, customers, or clients, but you know how to do that and sell things because you upsell something that you're selling or that you work for that is selling something and you help them sell things. You're a top seller. You know, so there's some type of energy. It could be anything. Those are just examples. They don't have to be specifics, but I'm just putting examples out there because there's something you learned by being this type of diplomat, okay? By having this type of tact in different situations and difficult situations. You are the type of person who can negotiate very well. You're a person with words. You have people skills. You're a person who knows how to use their words. is what I'm saying. You have people skills. Wow. Something's activating right now. So you manifested this through your people skills. You're manifesting an activation. For a lot of you guys, your third eye is awakened, or you're having another spiritual awakening. For some of you guys, you might have been getting headaches literally in the center of your brain, like right there in between your eyebrows. Y'all could have been getting headaches right dead center in between your eyebrows. And you're like, oh my God, I haven't had a headache like this in a long time. Or I haven't had a headache, at all. It's because you're going through a third eye spiritual activation. Angels, ancestors, your spirit guides, source creator, your higher self. God's working on you to open up your crystalline grid in your mind, to open up your Christ consciousness is what I'm hearing. It's to open up your Christ consciousness. You're unlocking your soul's purpose and receiving divine gifts as well. So not only are you a good people skilled person, you also are opening up to divine gifts that are going to help your voice be on the frequency of like conviction and love and communication and unconditional. Like you speak in a frequency of unconditional love and authenticity. And so people like to listen. People look at you and they listen. People hear you and they listen because it's your voice. It's the frequency that it's at is what I'm hearing. We have here transportation, a transporter. You could be a transporter of energy. For some of you guys, you're good at calming people down or you know how people are the life of the party, so to speak. Leos, when it comes to workplace dynamics and business, you're the type of person who knows how to peacefully move rooms and move people's thoughts out of like negative energy. So you're like an alchemist in a way. So I'm getting that you activate and move people with how you say things and how you do things. And so that gives people peace. They trust you with a project. They trust you with the quality over quantity value. They trust you with the knowledge that you have. They trust you to get things done. They feel like you're reliable. So there's something here of that energy. Like you move people into a peaceful state of mind because there's some type of trust and loyalty that you bring to the work that you do or the career that you're in. So you're manifesting your more prosperity because of your ability to be able to have these people skills, your ability to also have this spiritual, to move people's spirit, okay? Because you move people's spirit in a way. I know that sounds woo-woo, but I'm being serious. Like, this is true. We have here, this card is a sign that things will start moving quickly for you, a career that can involve like you traveling for work, or a career that involves things changing or moving all the time, maybe a fast-paced environment is more of a place of work or more of a personal business that you want to create. So you could work for somewhere that is like you could work somewhere that is like I'm laughing at myself because I just had a Hispanic moment and I caught it, but you guys didn't. Sometimes I put the word for before certain words that don't make sense. So you could work for somewhere. Why did I say that? You could work somewhere. I just had a moment. I'm like, oh, that's why me and my sister do that. Me and my sister, we put words before other words that we don't really need there, but we put it there. For my OGs, for those of you, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you could work somewhere. I caught it. You guys didn't catch it. For some of you guys, you're like, it makes sense anyway. I know, but it's a thing. It's a thing I notice. It says you could work somewhere where you're able to travel or have like a fast-paced like work dynamic. Like things are fast-paced, so you're always doing something. Maybe you have to be outside for this because we have the outside energy here. So something about your new workplace or the place of work that you're in, as far as career, if you have your own business, it always has you moving. Either your mind always moving and trying to figure out things or work things out, or your physical body actually moving to get things done. So there's some type of movement that comes with this thing that you manifested. And it's telling me here that you may need to travel for work or take action on a financial matter. It says it right there on the card. So it's like it gives you like some type of purpose to feel like things are always moving and changing and your mind is stimulated. Because I'm getting like you need work that stimulates your mind. Because although spirit is activating your third eye and all that stuff, all that woo-woo is true and it's good. Spirit is also showing me a part of you that feels stimulated by staying busy or stimulated by things changing or a quick work environment or a creatively free work environment. So there's some type of freedom attached to this, because with transportation here, it's showing me that you're able to be free of thought or free moving in like your endeavors, whether you work for yourself or someone else. So I'm seeing here that type of energy being shown with these three cards: peacemaker, activation, and transportation, and the definition of each one. So there's a beautiful energy here. You could be focused too much on the materialistic world at the expense of your spiritual self. So make sure that you stay spiritually balanced so your materialistic world doesn't stress you the F out, especially if you have bills and stuff. That's also like a little side bit. That's like a side bit coming through, because we have the barrel coming out. It's a cracked barrel. And it says here, you feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps in love, money, or your goals, but it's actually not. It's moving. It's moving. So you're manifesting yourself out of a barrel type energy. You're manifesting yourself out of lack. There could be someone who's helping you. There could be a fair woman. So someone who is fair. When I read fair woman, I don't think of skin tone, although they could have this type of fair skin tone and blonde hair and blue eyes and all that. There's somebody who's fair. I mean, justice. There's someone who's just around you, who is fair, or giving you like some type of fair. I just heard like a fair trade act, or a fair chance. Like there's a fair chance at something from a female energy. It could be an employer, a manager, a business owner. It could be a loan. What are those people called who give out the loans? It could be that type of person if you need a loan for something. It's like fair trade. It's an act of fair trade. Somebody helps you get out of a lack in your life, and it helps you move. Yeah, we have here protection, because you are protected. They protect you somehow, or they create like some type of feeling of like, okay, things are good. It brings you a lot of happiness. We have flowers here. And we have the horseshoe, the good luck card. Yeah, there's something here about what you asked for, what you manifested is good luck and an overwhelming amount of happiness. This blessing that comes in might make you cry. I'm not going to lie. Because this blessing that comes in, the way that it comes in, it just feels like spirit activated and prepped you for this. And you know that the amount of money or the amount of success you're going to have in any area of your life that you felt like was lacking, including money, because this is a money read, but in all areas of your life, like your spirituality, you're going to feel like crying because it's so emotional. It's like, I finally made it. I'm finally here. Okay? There's a female energy around you, or someone who's going to give you this opportunity, or someone who's a good support system, or who encourages you. So it could be any race, any skin tone, but it's a fair person. It's a person who's balanced, who's fair, who's a peacemaker as well themselves. They could also be a person who is part of your soul tribe or activation. Spirituality is here. Yeah, they're a spiritual love. Wow, this person could be a spiritual love, like someone who vibrates from a place of love on a spiritual level. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, that's going to be your message, Leo. And the lily is the lily of the valley flower, because you have flower references here. We have the flower card, and then you get the lily. So there's two flowers here. But it says here the lily, and it reminds me of the lily of the valley. So that could have something to do with you or someone else. Maybe this person over here. But the lily of the valley is the May flower. It's the flower that represents May. I know that because my birthday's in May. So that's how I know that. But the lily is associated with the month of May. That's each month has a flower. Each month has a birthstone. Each month has a zodiac. Like, but when it comes to flowers, lily of the valley is the May flower. So someone could gift you flowers, or this fair woman could be associated with that flower in some way. You could be associated with this flower in some way, or the definition of it. But yeah, you get a good luck moment. Like, something is good luck for you, and it leads you to a lot of happiness, and it's what you manifested. You guys manifested a change here in your finances and in your growth. Yeah, bottom of the